I've been 5, 4, 3, 2, and we're live. Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Are we all here?
Yes, we're on air.
On air.
And good evening sa inyong lahat. Welcome to another episode of Friday
Night BLAB.
I'm your host, Ivan.
I'm Alvin, and this is our special guest,
Gerard, Sison.
si Sir Gabi. Sir Christopher.
Superman.
Gerard. It's Superman.
Right.
So
how's Casey?
kamusta po si Casey? Single pa ba si Casey?
Actually, I never met her. Hindi ko anak yun.
Well, anyways, opening na ng show natin, alam niya naman.
But medyo weird lang ngayon kasi hindi ginawa ni Ivan yung script niya na, live na ba? And so, nasira rin natin yung streak.
Kasi pinagsabihan na ako, wag daw ganun yung opening sequence natin.
Yun. So, we're live.
Unprofessional na nga ako, nagmumukha pa lalo akong unprofessional.
Hindi kasi baka inaasahan ng viewers na we're gonna do the same routine ulit. So, paalala lang, we're live.
Okay.
Yan. So, yan. Hello sa ating mga online na viewers na nag-aabang kanina pa. Sina Yuga. Si Koga.
Okay.
Bakit iba yung pangalan mo?
Sino?
Si Koga Wolfgang.
Baka nagbago na siya ng kasi ng email account. Email account.
Si Ryuga.
Facebook account.
From Wolf to Dragon. Yan. Yan. So, hi. And sa iba pa mga online dyan na mga nanonood. Yan. So, Sir Gerard. Sir Gabi. Gerard na lang. So, ayaw ba tinatawag ka na
Gerard? No, it's alright. Well,
ano na lang?
actually, when I walk in anywhere, people
Richard
double take. People double take na. Well, actually, I was in the hospital once. I had pneumonia and had the mask. And then the doctor came in the room and she went, I said, why? Kala ko ikaw si Gabi. And then she went nearer. Ikaw nga ba? Get out. No.
Ayaw mong mang-prank ng doktor.
Huh?
Ayaw mo mang-prank ng doktor.
Well, sabi na, Gabi Concepcion, Gerard Sison, parang assumed name, no?
Medyo,
Malapit, no?
Pwede.
Sounds the same.
Sounds the same.
Right.
Yeah, so, napagkakamalan talaga. So, di kami offensive.
No, somebody said I should cosplay Gabi. No, Gabi should cosplay me.
Sino magka-cosplay ng Casey? Ivan, Casey daw.
Wala akong maisip na pwedeng maging kamukha ni Casey sa...
Ayaw mo mag-Casey?
Casey Montero.
Wag na.
Papahalbo ulit ako, tapos magkaka-guilty ako.
And si Casey Montero after retirement.
Oo.
Tapos naparang ng beer.
Pagkatapos masagasaan.
Yeah,
Can you see this? Hindi kami matumukha.
Yan.
Can you see? No.
And so,
We don't look alike.
hindi sila magkamukha. Pareho lang naka-blue. Kita ba? Ayan o.
Kita ba?
Lapit pa.
Hindi naman eh. Kamukha ba?
Hindi magkamukha. Pareho lang magka-blue. Hindi ko nga alam sino dyan si Gabi.
Yeah.
So, Carina! Yeah, good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening again.
Well, she's a Wonder Woman cosplayer.
So, Ivan, paano yan? Wonder Woman, Superman.
Who's Wonder Woman?
Yung isa natin viewers, Carina. Na friend ni Ivan.
Special friend.
Friend. So, paano yan? Walang thing si Green Lantern sa si Wonder Woman, pero si Wonder Woman sa si Superman meron.
I have a Batman costume.
Kaso Wonder Woman and Superman ngayon eh.
Sila nga ba? Magkakatuluyan dahil tandaan mo, the first time na ginawa ko yung Green Lantern, pinortray ko siya as gay. After 2 years, naging gay nga siya.
Hala.
Hindi, paano nga yan? For now.
For now. But,
Matitiis mo ba na it's Superman and Wonder Woman?
before Superman and Wonder Woman became an item, nauna muna si Batman. Okay? Bakod na yun.
So,
may history na.
Anong defense ni Superman?
Friend daw. Haha.
Wala, friend lang.
A friend.
Tatandaan ko kayo bawat isa.
Yeah, so anong defense ni ang defense ni Superman? Inaangkin niya si Wonder Woman eh. Anong
let the woman decide. Hence, wonder nga siya eh.
Anyway, introduce natin yung segment. Nasaan na yan? We have this Chinese-made CG. Swipe ka ng ganun. Swipe. Pa-swipe na Superman ganun.
Oh.
Tama ba? Ayan, tama. Asos editing!
Ano ba yung CG natin? Hindi mo pa alam kung ano yung
pinapa-swipe mo. Asos editing portion. So, pwede kayo magtanong na kahit ano. You can call us through Skype.
Ask us anything.
Asos editing Skype, Friday Night BLAB, or sa Ustream natin.
Within reason, within manners. Ask us anything.
Yeah, so, anything. Wag lang math. Or wag lang background. Wag lang story ni Superman nung baby pa siya kasi hindi niya tanda yun. Yeah, so,
o baka parang MMDA, somebody tweeted MMDA, ask some questions. So they asked, totoo ba na malapit na yung katapusan ng mundo?
Tinatanong nila to sa MMDA.
Sagot ng MMDA, wala pong nakakasigurado, pero sigurado kami, malapit na ang katapusan ng buwan.
Tamang sagot.
Very good.
Tamang sagot. Yan, so ask us anything, kahit ano, yan, and pwedeng sumagot si Superman, or si Green Lantern, or si Alvin.
Wala pang tanong.
Jason Todd naman your Jason Todd costume is already...
Jason Todd. Yan, so, good evening, Jipri. Yan, and hello. So,
well, regular viewers na.
Regular viewers yan. So, marami kaming regular
good
viewers.
Good evening, Jipri. Question?
Jipri, si Ryuga, and si Carina, yan. And anymore, mamaya maglalabasan sila kasi early pa naman. So, for now, kami muna magtatanong. So, for Sir Gerard, yeah. Bakit Superman?
Well, I always liked Superman, but you know, if you here in the cosplay world, most of us are geeks actually, diba? And you don't know how to get out into the world, and then will people like you? I always felt that I was really more Clark Kent. You had to do all these amazing things, but people won't accept you if you show them that you can do these things. So you hide under Clark Kent. But really, you're this special guy that can do so many things. So now I paint, I sculpt, I write, I sing, I cosplay. You know, but when people find out,
you paint, you sculpt, you write, you sing, and cosplay.
He also sews.
Nagtatahirin.
I had to, you know, when we started the new 52 thing, I didn't want to buy a new costume, so I sewed up that one, you know.
It's inverted.
No, it's not.
Okay.
And there it is.
So,
you know, I sabi ko, I don't know how I'm gonna go to a seamstress and explain it to her. So I bought a sewing machine, which I didn't know how to use, and then I went to Overruns, and I bought dry fit fabric, the ones for athletes, and I bought 5 kilos because it was 200 pesos a kilo, and I ruined 7 costumes until I got the perfect one.
Trial and error.
Trial and error. Because how do you sew a button? I went to YouTube. This is how you sew a button. You get needle, then you put the thread, and you thread it through 8 times, and then you do it once lang like that, then twice, then you tie it to the knot. 8 times na nakaikot yung thread eh. So, the old style was you thread it 8 times, ganun. Ngayon, put 8 threads on the needle, 2 ikot, tapos na yung button mo. Isn't that clever? I got that from YouTube.
Okay. So, nag-self-study si Superman. So, kung matatanggal siya sa Daily Planet, magkakaroon ng Clark Kent
tailoring shop.
Just for me. Well, traditionally, in some lore, kasi the costume of Superman came from blankets that came with him in the ship, and he's actually sewed them together with his heat vision. In some versions, Martha Kent sewed them, but in some versions, he sewed them up with his
heat vision.
Or he he removed the fibers of the blankets and used that as the thread. I didn't know that.
May justification yung pananahin ni Superman.
He was more Spider-Man than Spider-Man was before.
Kasi Spider-Man, paano nanahi Spider-Man ginamit yung web niya?
Hindi rin eh. Kasi nagsimula siya, di ba gumawa muna siya ng wrestler suit.
Wrestler suit. Yung sweater and jumpsuit.
Wala pa tanong.
Wala pa. Yan. So, pero hintayin natin kasi lumalabas.
I will ask the question, how did I start cosplay? And why Superman?
Okay. Ano mo na? First character mo is Superman.
No. I was Han Solo 10 years ago. I was back in Goblet of Fire when Harry Potter came out in Goblet of Fire. A friend of mine said, "Can you wear a costume?" And I said, "If you pay for it." So he gave the money and I had the costume made. I went to Kamuning and I had it sewn. And he said, hindi kami gumagawa ng costume. Sabi ko, look, it's only a long t-shirt na camisa de chino. It opens there, long sleeves. Pero gawin mo yung manggas ganito. Tapos yung robe, bata lang yan. Habaan mo lang, ganon. Tapos pointed. Ganon lang ba, sir? And that was it. It became a costume. So I had it online. Then my friend Karen Kunawix for the Toy Con in 2011, she came as Bellatrix, and she said, "Can I come as Dumbledore?" Sure. And I went, and the whole afternoon, this is all we could see. People were just taking our pictures. At hindi ako kilala nito mga taong to. And they were calling me the right name. They're calling me, "Hey Dumbledore, hey Professor." They weren't saying, "Hey Merlin, hey Wizard." They say, "Hey Dumbledore." And sabi ko, people are so happy to see me. They don't even know who I am. But that night, I happened to have been offered, because I belong to a Superman group on Facebook who like to dress up as Superman. Or
so how many people are there in this group now?
Oh, there are like 20 who seriously do it. But some bought the costume only, but they put it on the mannequin alone. It's under glass. I'm one of the few who actually wear it in public.
So they're like collectors.
Yeah. But mine, you know, like some people, they email me, "Do you wash it?" Of course I wash it. Just be wearing and all that. And
You wash it?
yeah, because
Superman needs hygiene.
Is the Holy Grail. But what's this? I got offered. It's one of 10 replicas in the world. Because they stopped making the fabric of the costume of Christopher Reeve. It's bridal weight spandex with a blue teal color. So they said they had enough fabric only, and it's made in Argentina. They had enough for 10 lang. And they offered me number 2 that night. And I said, I don't have the body for it. I don't have the money for it. I don't have the occasion to wear it. And then I came out as Dumbledore for one afternoon. And if you do a close-up of this, that's me. And the costume is dark because it's sweat. The real color is this one. I'm just covered with sweat the whole time. Sabi ko, you know,
yung sa ilalim nung
makapal.
I've been this performer half of my life. You sing, you act like that, and people pay you. You're performing, but you're making people happy, and there's no money involved. Sabi ko, I've never given good energy to people like that. Just no other reason but to make people happy.
So you've performed before?
Oh yeah, I was on stage. I used to do TV commercials, radio commercials.
And so ka lumalabas dati before you cosplay?
Well,
or what did you do before you cosplay?
I'm a professional singer. When you say professional singer, it's not necessarily somebody you see on TV, but somebody when they pay you to sing. So I used to be a wedding singer. And then I became a one-man choir. I would sing. Then later on, I became a funeral singer. Then a funeral celebrant, because there's a certain art to singing for people who are grieving. It's not dapat uplifting ka, hindi ka you know, you don't want to make people cry more, but you want to make them cry in a good way, not in a
parang solemn na.
You know, there's a difference between Ave Maria, which is how most people are. Ave Maria. Not really. Really slow, you know.
Kumakanta. Oo nga, naalala ko, kumanta siya nung cosplay niya.
Can you read my mind?
I remember that
yeah. So that was my day job. But 5 years of doing funerals, I got a heart attack. We have a factory defect in our family. At a certain age, you get a heart attack, and I got a heart attack, but I was so healthy. I I got healed in 25 days. So I said, what do I do? Do I go back to funerals? So I started painting. And I only started painting
lapit natin.
over a year ago.
So, one singing,
and these are my paintings.
two painting. Ayan.
You know, and hindi pa ako cosplayer noon. I mean, but
So, ayan yung buhay ni Superman nung nasa Smallville pa siya.
This is my day job,
Before he became a journalist. So,
see my big paintings
yan.
and all that. Anyway, then so I went to that Toy Con in 2011. Plus, then I went to the Green Lantern premiere, and I saw the Lantern Corps, and everybody was wearing. This guy was there. They were all wearing different versions of Green Lantern. Ako naka Green Lantern T-shirt lang ako, and I said,
I lost mine.
I wish I had the guts to wear spandex. I didn't know that in a few months I was gonna be Superman. So in order to name Superman, but I told my trainer, si Marlon, if you're watching, I told him I ordered the costume bigger chest, bigger arms, kasi we have to work on it. So we ordered that, and in a few months it came, and masyado akong conscious pilot. I could not go out in public, could not show my family I was putting on the costume. For the first Cosplay Mania, I checked into Microtel Hotel beside, so that I would dress up there, so that nobody would see me.
Para lang you don't travel now in costume.
Yeah, right.
Or makita ka na nagbibigay sa...
Right, and then I had to ride the car. That bagyo yung weekend na yun eh. So, I had to ride the car. Pagdating ko pa lang ng basement ng SMX, there was 20 bikers there, and it's Superman. We
have comments.
Pictorial.
And from CLRS, MC, and Superman looks like my dad.
Oh, your dad is Gabby Concepcion.
Okay, so ito yung case natin.
No, they're saying I look old. You know,
LDV Luis, do you think we will see a Justice League movie?
Possibly.
Oh, I think it'll happen, but I don't know, because Warner and DC they have the best collection of superheroes. I don't know why they haven't taken advantage of it na unahan na sila ng Marvel. It remains to be seen. It depends, because nobody has the magic, nobody has the sexiness and innocence of Linda Carter. Nobody, if you put Megan Fox there, she has sexiness, but in a slutty manner.
Hindi siya ka-level ng
I think J-Lo can pull it off. Jennifer Lawrence. She has this sweetness and this sexiness that she can probably
she looks
Diana
sweet,
Prince, maybe she can do that.
How would you fare with yung nag-portray ng Wonder Woman doon sa TV?
Si Paleki. She looked like a stick, and tapos they gave her long pants, and
We don't long pants.
You know what? Kasi I noticed something. Whenever I go around as Superman, people's jaws just drop there. I mean, look, I look so ordinary, but when you see me as Superman, you've seen me as Superman.
Yeah.
Di ba your jaws drop?
Nung diba? Cosplay Mania, kasi they spotted you, then may mic na dumating, pinakanta ka, tas lahat ng tao tingin sa likod from nakarap
from
stage,
the audience, they all turned around.
I remember the 2011, I think, or 2010.
2011.
Yeah, and then my friend, the host, Mary Beth Nave, my joke was her panties literally fell into the ground. she turned red when I sang to her and all that. But there is a certain magic and mystique when you put on the costume, and I don't think what's her name? I don't think she had it there. Because I put on this costume even in the States, and it has the same effect. I wore it in Washington, I wore it in Vegas, and people. When I'm with my friends, I surprised my friends. I went to a party and did dress down from the Toy Con, and I went to the party. Nagpalit pa ako from New 52 to Christopher Reeve.
Okay.
And then when I walked in, iba ayaw lumapit because parang sino ka? You get it. You put on this persona.
But you think it's the effect naman na it's because Paleki is portraying Wonder Woman, or
No, I think Wonder Woman more than Superman, I think, has to be really magical, because she's magical powers, and she has to have that magic within her. I think who has it? See, Daniel Radcliffe. Once you put on the Potter. Now when you see him, you think of Potter and you think something magical about him. Diba?
Nakuha na niya yung
the look already.
Nakuha na niya yung...
You know, some people say he's perfectly the book. Diba? And sadly, she didn't have that.
Para siyang...
Wala yung niya kasi. At yung masasabi ko. Paleki doesn't have enough innocence to the man's world compared dun sa comic version ni Wonder Woman.
And Linda Carter had that unusual. She had the height, she had the boobs, she had the beautiful face, the blue eyes,
and the boobs,
you know, and the boobs, and the long legs, and the boobs,
and the boobs.
Yeah, so your boobs. You know, ganun yun eh. But it's not just boobs. You know, you have to have that.
Di ko na alam bakit nila kinuha si Paleki. Why is it Paleki?
Well,
dami options.
Because everybody else is too old. Catherine Zeta-Jones is too old. For 10 years, 15 years, there have been these websites who could be Wonder Woman, Sandra Bullock, until they all age.
Old na si Bullock.
Wala na lahat. But they started this website. Pwede pa sila sana. Because they also have something magical about them. Now look. Tony Stark doesn't have to be magical. In fact, he's everyman. In fact, he's a total jerk.
Diba? Robert Downey medyo matanda pero he can portray him.
But that's it because damaged goods si Tony Stark, a poor little rich kid. So he made it work. He doesn't have to be magical. But ang galing ng portrayal ni Downey, he pulled it off.
He pulled it off. Pero for Wonder Woman, it would be hard no?
It's a bit like Thor. Buti si Chris Hemsworth pulled it off because he has the oafishness and this godliness and this otherworldliness as Thor.
Blue eyes also.
I think who was also magical was Chris Evans. I mean from Human Torch.
From Human Torch
to Cap. Steve Rogers.
Even the Jumper.
Yung innocence, yung
push.
Without being a dork. Diba? That's it, you know, it's easy to turn to...
He used to be a douchebag sa ibang sa ibang roles niya.
Pero ito, you believe him. Yung when he's earnest about it, hindi ka nakakornihan sa kanya. He did it really
nakuha pa rin niya
yun.
Even
and that's the, you know, there's the balance. And that's what Christopher Reeve did. Ang ginawa naman ni Brandon Routh, he was a good copy of Christopher Reeve. But he was a copy. He was not himself. And I think that movie failed apart from the plot. Because walang chemistry si Lois and
I think sinayang nila si Routh.
Pwede siya eh.
But okay yung casting pero the story ruined it, yung chemistry, yung appeal nung
it paid too much homage to the it forgot to be its own thing eh. The way Smallville became its own thing. What would happen to Clark if he didn't become Superman? And I stopped watching Smallville lang because it became like Roswell, a freak of the week. Everybody's superpowers in Smallville, which is
the Hawkman. Naalala ko talaga si
even Amy Adams is there, the fat girl. Diba? She's gonna be the future Lois Lane.
I remember Hawkman kasi doon na he has his breastplate tapos yung wings na nakataas na
and his hammer
the mace pero
yun, mace
ganda siya nung una pero once they put in one character per week parang nasira
but it had a good following and I think it had one of the best Lex Luthors ever. I mean
Lex Luthor na-develop yung character ni Lex Luthor.
You had sympathy for him, you liked him, he wasn't this sneering evil guy, no?
Hindi siya yung menacing type na Lex Luthor. Parang siya yung Lex Luthor na gustong gumawa ng mabuti.
Pero damaged goods siya. Parang ganon. Because it had the freak of a dad.
Comments. Pupunta daw ng Cubicon tomorrow.
Where's Cubicon tomorrow?
Mega Trade.
I didn't know there was one tomorrow. No plans. I'm gonna be in Toonami on Sunday.
Sunday sa Eastwood.
Yeah. I didn't know. I'm kind of scared now about going to Mega Mall. The last time Batman and I were there was a robbery there, and somebody tweeted that Batman and Superman were seen there. Thank goodness for Jim Parada. They said, those are my friends. Those are not.
May robbery and Batman and Superman.
Come on.
And get this, Martilyo Gang, so kasama si Thor.
Yeah.
Martilyo Gang.
And none of them are in costume, but it gives the cosplayers a bad name. So, come on.
So have you ever thought na when cosplay magkakaroon ng moment for superhero stuff?
You know, there is the temptation, but don't play. You know, let me describe the feeling of the whole place when that happened. Nung nagkabarilan, it was like Sandy Hook School. Parang, is somebody on a rampage? Everybody hide. So, all the sales girls hid in the stockroom. Sumunod kami ni Batman. What's going on? So, we were there and we were entertaining them.
And I imagine ko.
And we were posing for pictures there. Pero, sa loob-loob ko, this is drywall. If somebody starts shooting,
It would pass through.
And, sabi ko, I have a big target on my chest.
The big S.
I'm not gonna play here. I mean, you know, there are limits to. Of course, you try to be as heroic as you can, but don't be stupid. Live another day.
Alright. Yeah, and comments on it. And so you will be in Toonami.
Yeah.
Toonami
Sunday afternoon.
Sunday. Yeah. And LDB Luis, I want to see a movie that involves Avengers and Justice League. Do you think it will work?
Rights would
assuming that the rights would work out. Assuming na they all agreed.
Okay, they have a central guy. One is a rich guy with all these gadgets, and one has a rich guy with all these gadgets. One is in green. The other one has arrows. May arrow
blue.
There's a token sexy girl. There's a token sexy.
What's the same? Although, ang mahirap din kasi doon, nagkaroon nga ng crossover between Marvel and DC. Ang problema, dahil sa malalaking stars ang mag-portray ng characters dito, does the production company have enough budget to
assuming that it will work?
Well, it depends because Hemsworth is second tier. Ruffalo is second tier. Diba? You know, even Evans is second tier.
It's
diba? They just made them star enough but not Downey price.
Ang mataas is Downey and Scarlet out of Avengers. For Justice League.
And then nasama nila si Hawkeye doon, you know. And the Jedi Knight, see.
Okay.
Mace Windu. Si Samuel. So paano lang leveling dun ng presyo?
Yeah, well, it all boils down to greed. Back in the 70s and 80s, there was Betamax and VHS. Betamax was the superior format. But because of greed, hindi maka-one format.
Betamax is yung maliit, diba?
Mas maliit. And then there was PAL, there was CCAM, there was NTSC, tayo NTC. Greed na naman yan eh. Hindi maka-agree, you know? So yan na naman.
Die out.
You know, so it all depends. But who knows? Because Disney bought Star Wars, so anything can happen.
And Disney bought Marvel.
If you saw Oz, the Great and Powerful, the most iconic thing about the Wizard of Oz movie was the ruby slippers. But it's not in this movie because ang may-ari noon
ibang right.
You know, so hindi nila malagay. And it was an invention of the 1939 movie na it's really silver slippers. They made it ruby slippers para Technicolor maganda.
Hindi nila pwedeng gamitin. So they have to come up with something pero it would be like copy.
I would say it's probably like the green crystal of Christopher Reeve. Invention yun doon eh. Hindi nila in other kryptonite na yun eh. Diba?
Yan. May Elmo. Sir Gerard, nagkaroon po ba kayo ng favorite sa Marvel?
I'm gonna cosplay Thor probably soon, but kasi because of the peg I put on Superman, dapat hindi pwedeng pipitsugin si Thor compared. But yung Thor mo pangit, you know, you don't want people to do that. So I really want it, you know. So the wig I had it cut and styled, and I bought sideburns because this shows So sabi ko, kailangan talaga perfect. So we're working on it. Then I bought a beard because I grew my beard, then I bleached it. Sabi ko, pwede. Sabi ko, how can I be Superman the next week? Okay, so it's arriving already. It's a beard, but I have to trim it so that it looks like 5 o'clock shadow. I hope it works. And I'm working on Thor because
Yun yung problem with natural.
Because I told you I started out as Dumbledore. After, you know, to eat with a beard, with facial hair, ayoko nang nakamaskara. I mean,
sayang yung mukha.
Sayang yung mukha. Okay, in cosplaying, that's why masks were invented. I mean, sometimes you don't look good. You may be good looking, but you don't look good in the character. So you have to put on a mask. Case to point, if you remember the Batman TV series in the 60s, Adam West and Burt Ward. Burt Ward looks better as Robin than as Dick Grayson. Do you agree?
Yes.
Mas gwapo siya pag nakamaskara siya.
Mukha siyang patsupoy nung
papagay sa Dick Grayson lang siya.
But he looks good as Robin. Ang ganda ng
as Robin,
sa kanya, diba?
kasi yung patong ng hair niya sa mask.
That's how it goes, you know. So he's a good-looking guy, but he looks better with the mask. And that's my advice to people who cosplay. You look at your silhouette and how everything comes together. Like for instance, when I do Man of Steel in a few months, I cannot use my same body. Kasi si Henry Cavill, ganun talaga yung katawan niya. For me to pull off walang briefs.
Yung midriff.
Yeah. So, para mapalit ko yung kitna ako, dapat laparan yung... And I'm not putting on steroids, so I'm sorry.
Superman advice, walang steroids.
I'm to augment the costume so that I look wider. And,
Foam?
I'm working it today. Just yesterday, I bought 1/4 and 1/3 because the problem with putting too much foam, it's so fake. Pero pag tinignan mo, it looks like you. You know, that's it. It looks just enough to be you and not too big. You have to make the illusion right. Any more questions?
And do you think Batman will have superpowers besides knowledge and strength?
Well, anything's possible, but the same way that Tony Stark, I don't think will have superpowers except for a hole in his heart or whatever. You know, that's their charm. They're defective. My parents are dead. Characters that become heroes. If you think about it, they're all freaks. The way X-Men are, but later on it became to their advantage.
And a comment ko dyan, hindi ba pagiging mayaman power na nila yun?
Oh, definitely.
Ultra rich sila.
Sabi nga ni Superman,
billionaires.
Ano yan? Journalist salary.
Yeah.
Hindi siya makabayad. So, ano yun?
With all the godly powers na meron si Superman.
Wala siyang pambayad, di ba? So,
well, he can in Superman 3 turn coal into a diamond. So, but that's the difference. Even if he can do it, he would rather not. You know, I realized this is what true wealth is. Before, you know, when I was younger, I would go to a store and I wish I could buy this. I wish I could buy this. You know what true wealth is? Punta ka sa tindahan and say, hey, I can afford this, but I don't want to buy it. Yun ang true wealth. Yung, alam mo, pwede mong bilhin pala, pero what for? Diba? And
walang use.
That's the problem with today's society. A lot of people get cars that you know they don't need, hindi bagay sa kanila, or whatever, or phones or whatever. I'm not generalizing, but there are people na ganun. So we can do it less.
Ayan, Superman values. Number 1, walang steroids. Number 2, true wealth. Ayan, so yan yung mga lessons from Superman tonight.
You know, I just cleaned out my closet last week and I removed half of the clothes. Puno pa rin yung closet. And the printed shirts, yung ito
pinagawa.
Oh, this one I had it.
G.
Kasha lang sa isang drawer. Before, dapat 2 drawers. Yun sabi ko, I won't wear more than that. I have a Green Lantern. I have how many Superman? I have a Batman. You know, you don't need that much.
Dami.
Diba? You don't need that.
Question, if yung kay Superman, snake on a shield, yung G mo, ano yan?
Na?
Di ba yung Superman logo
niya.
snake on a shield? Yun yung
Oh, it's an S. It's a Gerard Sison. This is the Gerard.
kasi di ba yung family
Super G.
icon ng
It's
icon
L. It's House of L. Yeah.
House of L.
It's House of G.
So what animals that
Me? Yeah, I don't know.
on the shield?
I'm not that
Kangaroo.
geeky. I'm not that geeky, so I don't know.
S for snake, G for
Kangaroo.
Giraffe.
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 I have no idea.
So ayan, so cosplay Superman. So pero outside of con today, after cosplaying Superman, ano nang ginagawa mo? Before may day job ka, then you cosplay
Oh
ka.
yeah, I like
Now.
this afternoon I was painting again, and the problem with painting is dapat nasa mood ka, and if you're not in the mood, nothing can happen. But the magical thing about painting,
All of this gawa mo?
yeah, look, I did the painting a year ago. This is Saint Francis. Na-inspire ako nung the Pope became Francis, and sabi ko, maganda na, but I can improve it. So, when the day that he became Pope, I changed it and look, pumangit. And then pumangit ulit. So, but look at it finally, you know. I mean, it's so different from how it was, you know. If you do something, you do it well.
Sa mata eh.
Can you see it?
Yes.
You know,
Mata, saka yung sa, ano yung sa line sa nose.
Yeah.
but you see, but the first picture is acceptable already, right?
So
But later on, you know,
hindi rin consistent when it comes to
because I realize that when it's hanging on somebody's wall already, and I see, dapat inayos ko yun nun. So now that it's still with me, and that's how it looks like now.
Okay.
It's Superman the painter.
Yeah.
Superman.
Oh, there's my
And nagbabuffer. And
there. That's the Saint Francis now, and I still have to put on the beard because the real Saint Francis though had a very thin beard, so nasa 5 o'clock shadow na siya, and I will just have to add the little hairs individually.
so you paint portraits.
Well, yeah, I decided I'm not going to listen to other people anymore. Do what they like me to do. I just want to do. So now, when you see a big portrait, these are 3 by 3 feet, and it's religious, and the eyes are expressive. That's Gerard Sison right away. So.
And ano yung binibenta mo or you keep it or
I will have a show sometime this year, and I'm launching a coffee table book explaining all the paintings. So they become collector's items agad because all of them are featured in the book.
the paintings of color?
Coolness, huh?
And they're made by color.
May ano na may meron ng title.
Icons, Windows to the Soul.
Oh.
Okay.
Suggest ko sana ano The Art of Color.
That's a different book.
There's a question. Which is the best Batman? Keaton, Kilmer, Clooney, or Bale?
You know, I think character-wise, Keaton was the disturbed one. Yun talaga eh. Because Kilmer was the pretty boy and
Pretty rich boy.
you know, Clooney was parang he didn't develop enough eh. And who did I miss?
Bale.
Bale is Dark Knight.
Best performance sa
Keaton is Batman. You know, I hope you see the difference.
or Adam West.
Adam West.
Adam West.
Adam West, you know, it was perfect for the time. It was
Yung perfect campy era.
The 60s was really kitschy and campy, and he pulled it off. And to this day, if you see the Adam West costume, people still know what it is. That means a lot, diba? Because if you don't know, back before you were born, most of you were born, there was a Captain America, there was another Spider-Man, there was
Napanood yung Captain America. Yun yung may motor helmet.
there was Condor Man, there was Lone
Ano
Ranger.
yung Condor Man?
Condor Man
Si
is...
Michael Crawford, he was the Phantom of the Opera.
Para siyang para siyang si Falcon ng Marvel Comics.
Then
Similar siya sa
may Isis, may like the Woman and Dinah Girl.
Hindi ko na alam yung mga yan.
Pero ang yung naalala ko na Captain America TV series is transparent yung kanyang shield, di ba?
Naalala ko lang yung may helmet. Tapos may motor siya na...
By her helmet.
But what I'm saying is they did not become iconic. I mean, to this day, when you see Adam West version,
You know it's Adam West.
alam nila. And the Batgirl, wala pang Batgirl na ganun kaganda.
Naalala ko tuloy may...
I mean, okay, I like Anne Hathaway, but I like Barbara Gordon, the violet and the yellow.
Yung
Diba?
comics
The red hair.
tumatak yung violet and yellow sa
Diba?
comics.
Everything just became too grungy and black.
And even Batman Brave and the Bold, para siyang reminiscent of Adam West era.
Pero tabi mo si Yvonne Craig, Michelle Pfeiffer, and
Anne Hathaway is Catwoman, right?
Iba silang lahat in their iconic.
Pfeiffer.
Hindi mo masama si Halle Berry dun.
Sobrang ano na eh.
Diba?
Ang layo nung kasi Pfeiffer, Halle Berry, Catwoman.
Although, okay sana ang body kay for me, personally, okay yung body ni Halle Berry for Catwoman, pero hindi ganun klaseng costume, masyadong raunchy na yun para sa
Tapos her Storm. What's in her Storm? You know, it's a black girl with white hair. It's not I mean, how could they have pulled off a black Wolverine? But they did. Natanggal yung blue at yung yellow. And people were really mad about it, and yet they pulled it off.
Gumana.
Diba?
Pero
ginawan parang wasp colors.
Hit and miss. They worked with the Wolverine, but
and even
nawala
yung
yung Storm.
even yung First Class, they thought na hindi magagawa yung comic colors na yellow, pero nagawa pa rin. So, hindi ko alam.
Kasi, kung tutuusin, di ba yung colors ni Wolverine, kahit pa paano, medyo malapit-lapit doon sa First Class eh. O, natanggal lang yung
ginawa nilang black.
But I think that worked because most people have parang aggression and magaling ka. You have instant tools right away. I gotta get you, Parang Nightmare on Elm Street, pero not in an ugly way, you know.
6 foot.
Instant.
And then I like this backstory, di ba? Maganda yung backstory ni Wolverine, and that's why he has amnesia, why he has adamantium,
and why he's so old.
Naalala ko tuloy yung
age or whatever.
Naalala ko yung isang nabasa ko about George Clooney nga pala. Since na-bring up before na ang dami na sayang with DC. Yung kay George Clooney, parang may comments na George Clooney in real life is the perfect Batman sana. He's the rich playboy. Pero sinayang din ng...
Kasi I think at that time Schumacher already there's the codpiece, the nipples, it was
Bat nipples.
baboy na masyado nawala na. Tapos you get Alfred, who's British, and
Uncle Alfred, that girl with a squeaky American voice.
ano yun?
Labo.
Diba?
And yung Iceman na may puns.
Tama ba?
I'm Batman.
Tama ba na
Please.
Alicia Silverstone yung Batgirl nun?
Na iba yung pangalan.
I like Alicia Silverstone, but she could have been directed differently.
Parang bratty.
More spunky.
And she was fat.
Tomboyish.
And she was stout. She was sexier before. Parang they could have made her,
Sayang.
sayang.
Cut.
Yun.
And so...
But Chris O'Donnell, this is trivia. I would say Chris O'Donnell.
Chris O'Donnell, I think he worked fine as Robin.
I think he did, but he was saying, what? Kasi the only way to put on that mask is super glue. But
hindi pa uso nun yung spirit gum?
hindi kaya, mabigat yun eh.
Okay.
Hindi kaya,
resin siguro yung mask
mabigat.
niya.
So it's molded to his face. So first they have to eyeline his whole socket black, and then super glue it on. Then they would pagtatanggalin na acetone to remove it like that.
Okay.
So yun. So every time he shot Robin, he looked like some second-rate slut every time he would go out for a snack because mukha siyang two-bit hooker, with the eye makeup and all that.
Sakit na glue.
No, you don't think when I see the cosplayers and I see the rubber band like that, you don't know what Chris O'Donnell went through. Ako, people wonder, how my cape is attached? This is how I put it on. Wait, this is how I dress up. Underwear. I wear briefs. And then, I wear the sando. Before walang sando yan, but the sando catches the sweat eh. So I wear really tight.
Actually, there's a...
Wala na yung nipple tape because I wear the sando na lang. Kasi yung nipple tape, sakit din tanggalin eh.
So, I remember that there's a product in Uniqlo na ini-introduce sila na meron silang undergarment for men and women na mas presko raw siya, although hindi raw siya yung nagka-catch ng sweat. It prevents you from sweating.
Well, I used dry chlor before, or dito, because you always sweat here. So, dry chlor prevents you from
What's
sweating.
dry chlor?
It's aluminum sulfate, whatever. It's used by gymnasts. You know, yung mga kakapit sa bar. I put it everywhere here because it's where I sweat. And look, I sweat everywhere except right there.
And so, kahit si Superman,
so makikita ninyo yung gitna is light colored, pero when it comes to the sides,
sorry.
Wala. Okay. When it comes to the sides, makikita nyo dark na yung color niya, so that's actually the area that's sweat. Right?
There, you see the light portion there. Yeah, that's it. Okay. So then I put on the sando and then the tights. On top of the tights is the codpiece. They need the codpiece because Superman has to be dressed perfectly, frontal. It's not to the left, it's not to the right. That was a big discussion when they were making Superman the movie. So dapat may codpiece talaga yun. Tapos you put on the cape before the tunic. The cape is here, tataliin mo, you tie it here. So, the cape before the shirt. Then you put on the shirt. Pants go first. It's a letter. Makakabit yung shorts. The shorts and the are one piece. So you put it on like another. Then you zip it up like that. And it has to go through your arms really tight like that. Then you zip it up like that. Nasa loob yung cape.
Saan yung zipper niyan?
Sa likod. Here, so.
Init ng parang may nakatali sa'yo dito.
Yeah, it's like I have a harness. It's like I'm Hawkman. Yeah, that's how it feels.
Hawkman
Then when I remove the costume at the end of the day, literally, they have marks here from the seams of the costume and marks here from the cape and parang ang daming markings ng katawan ko from the costume.
Mapula pa.
Then lahat ng wrinkles nakamarka sa katawan ko. You can see it, naka-imprint.
Dito malab yung resilient skin ni Superman.
No, that's Clark Kent.
Ayan, ando. May nag-comment dito ng Mr. Freespawns. Nice to see you, Ivan.
Oh.
I'm afraid my condition has made me cold. Kasi, remember Arnold Schwarzenegger, di ba?
Wanna see my finger?
Well, before they casted Michael Keaton, they were thinking of Arnold Schwarzenegger, whether to pass it. So when he asked the question, "Who are you? What are you?" I'm Batman.
I'm Batman.
Who are you? What are you? I'm Batman. I don't want to hurt you. Oh God, it's Bruce Wayne.
I'm Batman. Buti hindi siya kinuha.
Question, what type of syempre, DC or any major publishing companies, meron silang mga alternate universe na mga story. So, syempre sa DC, meron din mga multiverse yan sa kanila.
Marvel and Superman.
Aside from that, meron pang iba-iba pang kasi meron yung Son of Apocalypse version, tapos meron yung paano kung si Superman nakuha ng mga Nazi Germans at sila nagmula sa kanya. So iba-ibang worlds. Given this different parallel universes, what Superman costume would you like to
cosplay
to portray in ever?
To be perfectly honest, I'm not so well versed about that. And to be perfectly honest, I would stick to my Reeve version pa rin because that one encompasses everything. Universally, alam mo. Although, when I did New 52, natakot ako because we did it in cosplay last year. day 1, I was Reeve. Day 2, New 52. So the day 1, talagang iconic. Everybody wanted the picture and all that.
Day 2?
Day 2, parang walang...
So, iba talaga effect ni Reeve pa rin.
Hindi, parang walang difference.
Oh?
Like I was
the
saying,
same pa rin.
the same ang reaction.
Malaki pa rin yung yung acceptance ng tao
nakita
sa
nila
design
S.
na yun.
Yeah, and it's what I told you off camera early on. I went to the States with my parents, and I realized I travel better if I wear a Superman T-shirt. I have so many different versions.
Yeah,
So ano pa lang, immigration pa lang. Oh, Superman! Hi!
Okay.
Oh, Superman! Yeah.
Okay, Pinoy ba tong mga to? Or
Dito pa lang, Pilipino pa lang. You know, then, ano na, foreign airline na, all Nippon. Superman! Oh, is it here Superman? Dapat, akala ko hanggang dun lang. When we landed in Seattle, I put on a black, medyo tumbling na dating, black overcoat.
Kumbaga, the blur.
In a red scarf. And a tall American, hey Superman, hi! And then in front of my parents, I'm like, oh my God, what's this? I mean, I'm not even wearing the costume.
Superman shirt lang.
Yeah, and it's hidden. It's hidden in the... Kita mo lang yung gano'n,
Kita mo lang red.
Yun lang. But I showed my friends, so I look like Superman. Yeah, you do. I mean,
with the scarf.
Then I brought my dad to the hospital, and while I was leaving, we were nag-full elevator kami, and people said, it's kind of full, isn't it dangerous? And a lady out of the blue said, it's okay, we have Superman with us.
Okay. That's nice.
Yung sa Pilipinas medyo gets ko eh. Kasi naman sa Pinas maraming red tape. Pero even other countries,
I think
iconic Superman.
Think not only it's not only some guy in a shirt, but parang
the aura itself.
The aura. Sabi ko, because I don't wear that aura all the time, I realize. But when I'm wearing it, yung dating mo talaga na, wow. And I happen to be wearing it at the time.
Yeah, so Superman lesson number 3, wear the aura.
Okay, I'll tell you about aura. Back in 2006, I went to the Disney store in 5th Avenue. I always liked Disney. And I actually auditioned for Hong Kong Disneyland, for Snow White's Prince. I didn't make it because ayaw ng dos. on the very second no, this is true. Because when I auditioned, sabi ni Ryan Kebiab, ang ganda ng boss mo, one song, I have but one song, only for you. That's how Snow White's Prince.
Pwede bang pakantayin natin mamaya ng isang buong song?
Mamaya. Oh, yun. So, let's try it. So, I entered the audition room. There was a Simon, there was a Paula, there was a Randy, and Ryan, and the pianist. Okay. Sabi ko, Lord, use my voice so that they hear you, not me. 1 second note, piyok! I hear the whole Disney World crashing in my ears. But because I didn't get that job, I got a better job. If I was working in Disneyland, I'd be miserable. We'd be 4 in a room. I'd be working during holidays. I'd be so sad away from my family.
24/7 ka doon.
24/7 singing.
Yun. Then I took this funeral job, and within a few months I was sent to the States. I got to go to 5th Avenue and go to the Disney store. And there in the Disney store, I see Snow White. And I was gonna be Snow White's prince. So sabi ko, papagtripan ko si Snow White. So lapit ako. Excuse me, are you Snow White? And she goes, well, of course I am. I mean, what the? I'm a grown man, but because of her charm, because of her innocence, I didn't think of her as some girl in a costume. She is Snow White. So I posed with her. I posed several pictures with her. Yun ang dating eh. When you put on the costume, you're not some guy in a costume. You become that character. So
it's not portraying. You need to be the character.
A month ago, we came out in the Magic of John Williams concert, the music of John Williams, and I came out as Dumbledore in the first part, and Superman in the second part. In the first part, I came out as parang front house rules. I'm your headmaster of ceremonies, Albus Dumbledore. There are house rules we have to follow. I don't care if you're Gryffindor, Hufflepuff, or Ravenclaw. You must follow these house rules. There's no eating, drinking, smoking in the auditorium, no flying, no Quidditch, no magic. And we'd like to thank our sponsors, TV Patrol, Umagang Kaganda. And people were... Because, that's how Dumbledore would say it. He would say Umagang Kaganda. He would say Umagang Kaganda. You stay in character and people buy you. And then later on when I came out to Superman, we didn't fly, there was no harness, but they were playing Can You Read My Mind? Karel sings Can You Read My Mind? And then I come out and I hold her arm and we go like that. And we never leave the stage floor. Pero lahat ng tao, because sold na sold sila, pati si Karel enjoy. Gumaganon lang kami, pero the music was right, the lighting was right. You have to sell the moment, and you make people happy that way.
And teka, comments, pabati naman. Pabati daw kay Gerard.
Who?
His name is Pabati naman.
That's his
Pabati naman. That's your name. Pabati naman. Hello, I'm Gerard. Pabati naman.
Aya Kojimiya. Guys, what do you think of the new Superman na walang brief?
Well, we just talked about that. I'll explain to you. If you don't understand why all this redesigning of the Superman costume, back in the 1930s, when Superman was invented by Jerry Siegel and Joe Shuster, they sold the rights to Detective Comics, which became DC Comics. So they didn't make any money out of Superman. But through the years, binigyan sila ng konting pension like that. Then they finally died. Their heirs sued these DC Comics and won. Because rightfully, they're the heirs, they should own Superman. So,
they didn't receive royalties?
Wala silang royalties. Pension lang yung nakuha ng dollar daddy nila. So, like Solomon's Baby. What do you do with Solomon's Baby? Hihiwain mo ba yung to the other mom and the other mom? Papatay mo yung baby? And that's exactly what they did with Superman. Hiniwa nila. The bright blue costume reverts back to Siegel. The bright blue and able to leap tall buildings. And,
binalik nila.
Binalik nila sa original owner. So, new Superman now has Lois Lane, has a darker costume, has a different S. Iba yung look. Wala nang brief. And slowly they were doing that kay Ralph pa lang. But now they... Honestly, it ruins the design because the red... Actually, the briefs came about because back in the 30s and 40s, all the acrobats, they were all wearing those briefs.
Kaya, doon din ang galing yung spandex.
Right.
The acrobats.
Like but now when you see the unitards, wala nang brief actually. So, but design-wise, mas maganda pag may break doon na pula
Hindi siya isang malaking blob of blue.
But I think
saka
Cavill will pull it off.
Nagkakaroon kasi ng balance dun sa sa top sa bottom Yun yung silbi naman.
Pero
it's not hindi lang yung belt lang. Ang laki ng impact kapag meron alternate color na talagang humihiwalay doon sa katawan.
So it looks like American flag.
And China, except may yellow, more like Philippine flag actually. But it made him wholesome, and now he looks more. Well, their goal in Man of Steel is to make him look alien. And if you look at the costume of Jor-El, actually the underclothes of Jor-El is Superman suit, so it's part of the uniform. Except Jor-El is wearing armor on top, and General Zod and Faura and all that.
Pero ito, between the new walang brief na costume and Ralph costume, walang brief or Calvin Klein briefs na Superman?
I never warmed up to the shape of Ralph. He looked to Calvin Klein.
Calvin Klein,
diba? Even if he was wide, parang hindi mo the hair I didn't like at all. I found it lazy.
Your hair is normal kaya na,
diba? And Clark and pareho yung book ni Clark at ni Superman, no? Kaya Reeve, magkabaligtad talaga yung part.
Para at least may justification na kaya hindi siya nakikilala.
And the portrayal of Reeve becomes 6 inches shorter as Clark. He slouches, and his voice becomes higher decibel. And here's the big secret: his makeup is Christopher Reeve is very white. So it's the normal Christopher Reeve makeup. The Superman colors are dark. When I'm Superman, I have to put 3 shades of foundation. I found out if I wear if I have my normal face on the costume, it looks weird. Pero when I wear the dark makeup, mukha akong action figure.
Kasi nagkakaroon ng
yung contour, no. And then it adds aura to it also because you become otherworldly. You're halfway between the figurine and the real person. You're otherworldly without looking like a mannequin. I found
in between the balance.
Did you notice? Well, because they also used a lot of CGI Superman Returns. In many scenes, Ralph looked like a mannequin. Mukha siyang mannequin.
Dahil sa hindi tumatagma yung
especially when he's peeping Tom kay Lois Lane in her house.
Yung yung umaangat, parang nakapatong na laruan.
You know, parang kasi that's it. When it's too perfect, it looks fake. That's what they did with the first Superman. They used the real person most of the time.
Kaya pag naka-Clark Kent siya, nagla-light up yung mukha niya. Then
it's a lighter makeup. Plus, back in the 70s when they were shooting the original Superman, wala pang green screen. It was all blue screen because blue screen comes out perfectly white in black and white film. At pag di-negative mo, it's perfectly black. Pero blue ang costume ni Reeve. So they had whenever he's blue screen, he was wearing an aqua teal colored costume.
Para umangat.
Para hindi masama sa background. Then later on, they would color correct it. If you watch the movie now, you will still see the teal parts. And those are collector's items, the teal color costumes.
So, yun, tanong. Ngayon, which costumes do you have?
So I just have 2. I have
2 costumes only.
I don't know, of Superman. I have the Reeve and the New 52.
Kahit na kahit na pinapansin na iba na it changes color.
That's the magic of Reeve's the costume of Christopher Reeve. It photographs differently. In the snow, it looks different. I photographed it in snow, it's dark blue. In the iba palagi. And so people ask me how many dyan, dalawa lang. It's soon to be 3 because I'm gonna have the Man of Steel soon.
Okay.
So 1 for each
but
version.
I'm ordering a spare of the Argentine of the Reeve because I can't medyo na lose ko na sa kagagamit talagang. I've worn it in Washington, in DC, in Vegas, in Singapore, you know. So.
Have you ever thought na mag-costume yung TV series Superman? Yung high waist.
The Blur?
You know, I thought about it. You know who would be perfect for that? Si Ares or other Superman in Justice PH. Kaya niya mag-George Reeves.
Yeah, siya yung doctor.
He's a doctor.
Ilan ang Superman sa Justice PH?
There are 3, but I'm the current one. And the original one, si Ares Garin, he's a doctor. He relegates to play Shazam. And sometimes si Herbert Chavez, the Pinoy Superman, sometimes plays Shazam, but they've been busy. It's me usually making the appearances now. But I'm only the 3rd. I'm the 3rd Superman already. Justice PH came about because the guy collecting Flash, Glenn Mark Antonio, talked to Paulo Cordero, who's collecting Green Lantern. Parang nagbuyuan lang. Why don't you make a costume? So they both made costumes, and then they walked around and they met Aquaman, si Aquaman, then Batman, si Tim Villasor, then originally she was Catwoman, si Pat, I'm having a senior moment, Pat. I'll get your name later. But I think she's better as Wonder Woman. And then I when I came around this Dumbledore, I saw them from afar already in the Toy Con. Sabi ko, looks like Justice League, but hindi ako nakalapit. So, I didn't know one day I would be part of that. And I was their guest performer for almost a year until...
Weird, no? Kasi si Superman pa, yung...
Last. Or, hindi naman talaga siya yung last.
Alternate universe siya pa yung hindi na-imagine na siya yung maging part. Eh si Green Lantern na pala siya nagsimula.
It's funny.
And Aquaman.
But that's how
Actually,
things are.
tama rin naman. There are
It's Aquaman.
instances na kung saan si Aquaman kasama si Batman saka si Flash, si Green Lantern. Sila yung original roster tapos dinagdag nila si Superman. There are some stories na gano'n.
Because I was ready to be all by myself, actually.
Oh,
Diba?
Diba?
Imagine I checked into a hotel and all that. And until I got the guts, last 2 Fridays ago, we had an event in Julia Vargas.
Okay.
Then I went home as Superman. Hindi na ako nagpalit. I could hear the house help. Si Superman. Tinawag ko silang lahat sa diner. O sige, mag-pictorial na nga tayo para so you can tell everybody you work for Superman. You know, so that they don't have to buzz. They've seen me already.
Kukuha na nga kayo ng picture.
Kuha na tayo ng picture.
So, for Justice PH, di mo na-imagine na ikaw rin yung after years? 1 year siguro or 2?
Yeah, nearly a year.
Nearly a year, na may part ka. Pero, have you ever imagined na what if you weren't part of Just PH ngayon?
I probably have less gigs. Well, yeah, but kasi
You'd be going solo or magti-team ka
I
na
go
endeavor?
solo. I would imagine, but it's hard to find like minds. No, these are not the Justice PH. These are not just people in costumes. They have passion and love for these characters. I mean, si X, he happens to wear Aquaman, but his passion for Superman is probably greater. Lalo na with the limitations of Aquaman material.
I never really...
But marami
I never imagine someone na
you know, when we're all out
Aquaman.
together and they all start talking issue number like, now my favorite line, which sounds like an insult, but it's actually a compliment. Oh, such geekery. Oh, such geekery. You're all a bunch of geeks, you know. Oh, such a geek, you know, because grabe yung wealth of knowledge nila na wala akong kaalam-alam dito compared to them. Of course, I know the other trivia with regard to the movie making, you know, kasi ako my base is how it was realized in motion pictures.
Movie talaga yung...
You know, like that. Like, did you know that Smallville had a different Martha Kent before Annette O'Toole? YouTube nyo, the original pilot of Smallville, they shot the pilot with a different Martha Kent.
And so
Ettinger, something
si Superman, singer, painter, and taga-tahi, and pwede rin siya sa Rotten Tomatoes or IMDb. Nabasa movie trivia.
So something like that.
Movie TV trivia.
In fact, I have this little we have this group called Cape Wonder, and all of us have passion for the Christopher Reeve movies. And the head, Jim Bowers, is publishing a coffee table book. Yes, it's the biggest collection of Superman the movie pictures. Pero marami siyang kulang, and I have negatives. I just mailed it to him, and he's gonna.
Bakit ka merong negatives?
Paano ka nakaka-acquire ng ganong klaseng
May negatives.
importante? Kasi
Remember, I'm
negatives
Superman.
May negatives.
Secret.
Hoarder. He's a hoarder.
Well, I've been on eBay since 2008. So, you know, I've accumulated quite a few artifacts along the years. Si Jim Bowers, he has the continuity Polaroids. Let's say, kasi in the olden days, wala pang digital, so how do we make you look exactly like yesterday? Tama yung stain, you know. So they take a Polaroid of you and they base it on that. And he has that. He has all those. And they had to be restored dahil nag-fade lahat yun and all that.
Pickers ba sila, Ron?
Oh, no. I mean, you have to
collector talaga.
Collector. Like ako, I have a replica of the green crystal. It's not the real thing because I don't own. Pero it's funny because my shirt drawer before, the printed shirt, I must have owned 25 Superman t-shirts. Ngayon I probably have
25.
maybe 4 or 5 na Superman. Maybe 4 lang. Kasi after you have the real suit, parang baliw na.
Actually,
T-shirt na.
meron akong gusto itanong sa'yo kasi you have a Green Lantern shirt. Where did you get it?
I just got it in Green Hills at that store there na they sell all these different t-shirts there na iba-ibang logo. Sa Shopsville?
Hanap ako ng Green Lantern na shirt na gano'n.
Sa Shopsville.
Sa SM, sa Robinson, sa mga
SM,
malls.
meron sa SM.
Wala yung
Sa Shopsville.
logo lang.
Sa Shopsville.
So wala mapupunta na ako ng
In fact,
Shopsville.
I bought it the day of the premiere because sabi ko, I'm not gonna look silly. I'm gonna wear a Green Lantern shirt. I have no idea that there was a Green Lantern Corps. There were 30 of them in different... Oh God, I wish
There's
I could wear
also
spandex.
Narf, yung
Narf.
wolf-headed na.
Yeah.
ano.
Tapos
So,
may Arisha rin, di ba?
Tapos merong si Boudica, saka yung... Kompleto talaga.
Ayan.
Mga-
So, may topic tayo. Napag-usapan na natin is yung Justice PH.
Group.
So, paano ba dynamics sa Justice PH?
Well, like I said, I deferred to the original Superman. And later on, they invited me to be part of the group. But every group that you belong to, dapat you have something unifying, and you must all agree. It just so happens sa Justice PH, all of us have the passion for something. You know, you're not somebody assigned to, hindi, mahal mo tong character to or these characters. So, that's number one. Number two, walang sapawan. Actually, like Flash, the original founder, he's Flash, but he has a Green Lantern costume, but he'll only wear it when the other two Green Lanterns are not wearing it.
The other two Green Lanterns is Casey.
Si Casey and si Paolo, the original.
May color tayo.
Okay.
Color! May color tayo.
Hey, hello.
Hello?
Hello! Hi!
Ayan si Carina.
Hello, pretty girl.
Siya yung friend.
A friend!
Ivan.
Your friend! Yes, pretty girl.
Friend!
Friend.
A friend? A friend.
Friend!
Hi, friend!
Friend!
Musta na, friend?
Hi, friend!
Oh!
Hello!
So, she disappeared.
Nawala?
Nawala.
There.
Ayan.
Okay, good.
Question?
Carina, musta?
Okay lang. Kamusta?
Actually, Carina is...
Carina, Sir Gerard.
Nandun siya sa PCC. Naka Wonder Woman costume siya.
Oh!
But that time kasi, si Pat naman ang wala. Pero, yun nga. she was
Pat
taking-
Olarte is our Wonder Woman.
Naalala na.
Ayan.
Pero nagkataon.
Cut.
Kat, ulap. Wow.
Hello?
That's mine.
Ayan.
Okay, so yun.
Question.
Yeah.
Question, Carina.
Sige, una kay Sir Gerard. Hello?
Yes?
Yes.
Ayan. So, since you've been cosplaying Superman for a while na rin, do you catch yourself mimicking his personality even though you're not in costume?
Yeah, like I said, minsan, you're not even consciously doing it. I mentioned it kanina na sa airplane pa lang, even the stewardesses were, oh, Superman, in Seattle. Hey, Superman, minsan, I don't know, it cannot be just the shirt eh. Siguro the way you stand, the way you walk, siguro the look. Because there's a way to look like Gerard and there's a way to look like Superman. You know, and maybe sometimes I do it without thinking that biglang, oh, Superman. You know, so maybe. I think, yes.
Paano kayo consider na Superman kung naka-slouch ka?
But Clark Kent does that.
I mean, pag naka-Superman shirt ka.
It happens. We're just human. Sometimes you're just a guy in a t-shirt and sometimes you're wearing your character. Did I answer your question?
Yeah.
Okay.
Follow-up question din, since alam ko naman na ka-group mo naman si Herbert Chavez sa Justice PH, do you get compared ba most of the time?
But well, the good thing about us is we don't have the same costumes. I don't have his Superman Returns and he doesn't have my Christopher Reeve. And si Aris, iba din yung kanya. So, we have 3 different looks. So, kahit magsabay kami, in fact, we have several pictures together, magkaiba kami. But we've been compared, and I'm happy for him. He has the biggest collection. He's the Guinness holder. And
Or-
if they counted even the unofficial, mas malaki pa. But it's actually his interests go beyond Superman. May Darna pa siya, may marami. May Zuma pa.
Darna siya eh.
Marami. So,
He did cosplay Darna.
he did.
Kailan ba yun? Tagcom.
Really?
Tagcom
Then,
2012.
parang Ipis Man or something like that.
Boy Ipis.
Boy Ipis. Yeah, but, yeah. It answer question.
Pwede pang isang
Sige,
question.
go.
Sure.
Okay.
Bukod sa Superman, do you have any plans of other DC characters?
DC probably not, but because I was originally thinking of Adam West Batman, but I found out how much it would cost to replicate it.
Bakit?
The cowl itself is naka-shape sa ulo mo. It's $500. No. And,
Okay.
and
Naka-shape. So,
it's molded to your head eh. For you to look like that. Tapos, right now I'm happy with Superman. But, I was discussing with the guys and we're thinking of a reliable system or something na pag wala si ganon, then you can swing. But we haven't really figured it out. That at least si Flash, he can be Green Lantern already, and but
Kasi
so
yun
far,
yung available na costume.
because sometimes kahit tatlo kayo kompleto na, like if you put Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman, kompleto yun.
Kompleto na
Superman and Batman, kompleto yun. Diba? But if you need a certain combination eh. Let's say you have Batman and
Aquaman.
and Flash.
Cyborg.
Parang kulang, di ba? You need somebody flashier there, like Wonder Woman or so. We're thinking of a reliable system. We're talking about that. Would you like to be Wonder Woman? No reaction.
Ano, Carina?
Alvin.
Ha?
Alvin.
Hello. Oh, yes.
Ayun. Tatanong ko lang kung nakita na ni Sir Gerard si gay Green Lantern ni Ivan.
No.
Nakita mo ba?
Hindi.
Green Lantern ni Ivan.
Nope.
Sample naman, Ivan, ng...
Wag na.
Since
Wag
di pa...
na.
Hindi, Ivan. Since di pa nakita ni Sir Gerard yung Green Lantern Oath. Go.
No!
Hindi!
No!
Sige na.
For Carina.
Kahit para sa'yo, hindi. This is a time to pay respect to DC heroes muna. Saka mag-Holy Week na, kaya tigil-tigil muna.
Hindi, Ivan. Para sa guest natin, di pa nakikita oh.
Oo nga.
Sir, no offense ha.
Hindi.
Dahil lang, kunin niyo yung maskara ko. Kailangan may maskara
Yan,
ako. Hindi ako kompleto kapag wala yung maskara ko. Ganun eh. Ayun, nawala na siya. Nawala na. Ay,
Nandiyan pa. Ano nga? Ivan.
Gay Lantern
Sige
Oath.
na, Ivan.
Actually, ginawa ko to for ToyCon out of desperation dahil di ko na alam kung ang dami kong kalaban na Green Lantern, so yun parati yung ginagawa nila, the Green Lantern Oath, the Green Lantern Oath, the Green Lantern Oath. So just to make fun of it at the same time para maiba ako, ginawa ko is
Gawin mo na.
in brightest day, in brightest day, in blackest
Ivan,
night.
with feelings.
Sige na nga!
Ayan, yan. So, ayan ang Green Lantern Oath ni Ivan.
Okay. In brightest day, in blackest night, no macho can escape my sight. All men who show off their ties, beware. The Gay Lantern's back. Chorba! Okay na yun.
Ayan.
Nice. Salamat.
Okay. Thank you.
Anong masabi ni...
For people na ano...
Next topic.
Next topic na tayo, okay?
Kasi nagpariba na
Okay.
si
Topic na ba?
Alan Scott eh. Yes, so
Nag-uusapan nila yung topic.
nag-uusap na kami na about sa groups.
Masaya ka na, Carina.
Kaya,
Sira na ang pagiging Green Lantern ko.
See you on Sunday.
Bye, Carina.
thank you, Carina, sa pagtawag.
Thank
Chat-chat
you.
tayo.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Ayan, si Carina.
Usap tayo mamaya.
nagulat siya dun sa, sa Wonder Woman offer siguro eh. It's Justice
really?
PH.
But actually,
No.
alam ko,
So, but do you have
asked-
there's serious screening. I'm not really part of it, although sometimes it's brought up to me. But it all depends, because our Wonder Woman is from the South, so sometimes, more often than not, it's hard to get this at a moment's notice. Kasi we've had offers also before na pwede ba kayo sa party, pwede kayo sa corporate event. But like I said, we are not mascots. And some people, if they think they've hired you already, they can make you do anything. Like, they were getting us for a big event, for a VIP's birthday. And they wanted to pit us against Darna and sabi ko, I mean, this is super duper baduy. Sabi ko, I'm sorry, but kilala ko yung birthday celebrant and he knows my parents and I'm not gonna lend myself to kabaduyan. Diba? Come on! And that's what our group is all about. Yung may kwela, there's pero there's some things you uphold.
Ayaw namang masira yung character.
Diba? Yun, we will not make our... Although, we have meron kaming double dipper. Si Dan, Spider Dan.
Okay, Dan Geronimo.
Geronimo. Whatever.
Geronimo.
He plays Plastic Man in DC and Spider-Man. In fact, he's in that Kamikaze video. You don't know he's the same person, but he's both of that. But yung yung Plastic Man niya is super duper talaga, which is fits the character.
Yung pagiging wobbly ng katawan niya when he moves, kuha niya.
And goofy, so it works. But half of the time he'll turn into Superman. That's when we beat him up. We're not playing with you. It's a bug.
Kaya lagi pag pictures, it's Justice League tapos
beating up
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man, for the benefit of the viewers.
So
let's find that photo.
So sa Justice PH, you go to events din, pero you give consideration kung ano ba yung event.
Yeah, because
sino yung may say?
Most of us defer to X most of the time, but it's really between Glenn, the Flash, Batman, Tim, and X, Aquaman.
So teka. So paano ba yung organizational structure ninyo?
There's no real structure, but
or
there's no leader.
But I would defer to the founders palagi because they know what the group is all about more than anyone. Kasi we've had like in the last ang dami namin, but we don't really know if these will
Johnny Quick.
I don't even know all the names of these characters.
Si Johnny Quick.
Let's see.
Hindi po yan si Zoom.
It's not Professor Zoom.
Hindi, si Johnny Quick yan.
Iba si Johnny Quick, Professor Zoom.
Yan, okay. Yan, so meron silang
Okay. Hawk Girl,
Cyborg, Miss Martian ba yan? Miss Martian ba?
Yes, Miss Martian.
Miss Martian.
Other side.
Aquaman, Batman,
Ito.
Wonder Woman.
Okay.
May Miss Martian.
Mas watching problem.
Kabila.
Okay, yan. So, yun, si Tim as Batman. Okay.
Hi, I'm sorry, it's not me. This is so weird.
Yan.
Sorry, hindi namin makita monitor. I lost it. Oh, there it is. Okay.
Other side.
Okay, so meron din kayong Star Sapphire.
Star Sapphire.
Si
Shade. Si Johnny Quick. Si Old Man. Saka, it's Old Man.
Old Man.
So,
Actually, yung alternate
And
version,
sino isa?
Crime Syndicate version ni Batman.
yeah, let's forget his name.
Si
Hawk Girl.
Saka si Superwoman.
Tama, Superwoman yung yung
Sa Crime Syndicate.
Crime Syndicate version niya.
Ito, kala ko Princess Fiona.
Okay.
You see,
Miss Martian.
I'm so not a geek. Ba't mo Princess Fiona?
So, pag nag-Princess Fiona, pwede ka mag-Miss Martian. If you cosplay Miss Martian, pwede ka mag-Prince...
Tanggalin mo lang yung ears mo, sa yung antenna mo, sa...
Wait, may wig ka naman. Tanggalin mo yung X.
The good thing with groups is there's more safety in numbers. Like it's the hardest thing to go to a public event is to suit up for the first time and mag-isa ka lang. That is so weird. But if we all meet for lunch, let's say okay, Jollibee tayo, 1 o'clock like that, and after light lunch, then they start suiting up, like that. Some are more elaborate, like Wonder Woman has to put on makeup. I have to put on makeup. The unmasked ones have to enhance it. So that takes a while. I do that at home because mine takes 2 hours to put on. Akala ko
2 hours of makeup ni Superman.
The hair and all, wax and then spray wax and spray straighten and curl. Kasi may straight part, may curly part. So tapos may like when I pin the middle curl.
Siya ginaganon lang.
If I leave it on for 5 minutes and I spray it, it will stay on for 2 hours and then magtutoy yan. But if I leave it for 30 minutes and then it will last the whole day.
Okay.
So yun eh. So there's a big difference eh.
Ayaw niya.
Saka ang hair ni kadalasan kapag ang hair ni Superman kailangan planchado.
Yun.
Yung kita mo yung
may part.
Kita mo yung hati ng buhok at saka makikita mo yung comb lines doon sa buhok niya.
Talagang it takes a while. And the funny thing is if you do it in the wrong way, like minsan I use hair clay, minsan I use hair wax. And if you spray it in the wrong way and then you comb it again, it looks like it has dandruff all over. So you have to wash again and and may flex eh. Sabi ko, you cannot be dandruff Superman.
Hindi ko makuha. Parang Brandon.
Remember, Superman uses Head and Shoulders.
Hidden Soldiers.
Nag-plug bigla naman.
Sabi ni Manny Pacquiao, Hidden Soldiers.
Yeah. So, good thing with the group, hindi ka nag-isa, may bantay, may kasama.
But it's all like we had an event last Friday and I had to meet Flash and Batman, but Flash came out as Green Lantern. They came unsuited, and I came suited in my car. Pero hindi ako lalabas sa kotse ko until, hey, you guys, you dressed up before. So they got into the CR and they changed. And nung suited na sila, doon ako lumabas. I don't want to be the only guy. Because like I said, Pinoy, they gawk eh. And then, but ka na dito Superman?
Parang nang...
they'll heckle you. Oh, one thing, okay. I don't do children's parties and this is the reason. Mas benta ko sa adults.
Sino yung may tanda kaya?
Yung mga bata, you're not the real Superman. Can you fly? Carry me. For 2 hours, they heckle you. You're not the real Superman. I'm the real Superman. Look at my glasses. But the real Superman has black glasses. Yours is brown. No. He has horn rim. Pero the parents, pwede mag-pose. Pwede hawakan. Oh, God. Talaga.
Mas madaling ma-please talaga ang parents.
I made the little girl cry because I showed her my flying pictures. And you're not really flying, you're jumping. I said, sideways. Different picture. Sorry. Oh God. There. Sabi ko sideways, and everybody in the table laughed, and they thought they were making fun of her. So she burst. A 5-year-old girl who she knows everything about Superman. I was so shocked. It was such geekery, and she thinks her dad is Superman. That's why she couldn't believe I'm Superman.
So sinira mo yung pangarap.
And then she comes to me and said, "Wait, the ultimate test. What? Do you work for Metropolis?" I said, "What? Do you work for Metropolis? What? You work for Metropolis? Oh, you mean, do I live in Metropolis?"
Pinatulan yung
Pero I was so shocked at the geekery of this 5-year-old kid because her dad really made her believe he's Superman, and she could not believe I'm Superman. And I was dressed as myself, but I'm showing my picture. So
Pinatulan yung...
So yung little girl na yon, malamang tumatakbo sa tato niya, tapos, ay, nagsinungaling kayo! Hindi kayo si Superman!
that awful.
Si Superman, inaway ako, Metropolis ka!
Metropolis.
Hindi ka Metropolis! Hindi ka ng polis!
so the good thing is, may kasama ka and they recognize you in the group and they the adults recognize you.
My big qualm is kasi after the we call it suit up and suit down, and when they suit down, I can't suit down because it takes a whole lot of. Remember, my cape is inside, so it's not a matter of remove your costume. So.
Pwede patungan.
So, they suit down and I eat a Superman with them. Ganun na lang. Kasi I would look really strange in civilian clothes and makeup. Diba? So, I'd rather be in the Superman. And it's happened already. Siguro we enter Yoshinoya and everybody's like that. Then, after 10 minutes, I'm like part of the furniture already. So, like we had an event for Red Cross 2 months ago. And, I had to be up at 2 o'clock to put on the makeup, and then at 4 o'clock nasa luneta
And
na ako.
itong mga racket yun is ano?
Racket, that was charity. That was charity.
Million volunteer
Run.
Okay.
And I think we reached a million. Doon pa lang 500,000.
Yung group ba ninyo yung ano? Sino sa group yung nag-aayos ng mga racket o mga gig?
Oh, they just called actually the girlfriend of Batman. Uli.
Okay, alam na
Sino
natin.
doon?
Team, alam na natin, ha?
Sino doon?
Kilala mo. Anyway, they called her and she called us and Flash, Batman and I made it. And then my brother just passed away, so we always have the Sunday reunions together. But that particular Sunday, it was in Tambo. And my sister-in-law was going to be there, and we're going to have mass there. And it's my only time to hear mass. So, and so sabi ko, I'm going to have lunch with the family first, my relatives like that. And but in the afternoon we had Gawad Kalinga with 130 children. I'm not going to sit down anymore. So, kumanta ko sa misa, naka-Superman suit. And my nephew's what? In his 20s already.
Okay.
He commented in Facebook, you know your family's a little weird if you walk in dressed as Superman and nobody asks why.
Tanggap naman.
Pero somebody took a picture of me singing beside during the mass. Tapos nilagay niya sa Facebook, Superman's altar ego.
Iceman, Mr. Freeze, Mr. Freeze Puns.
Kasama si Glenn doon sa Million Volunteer.
Yeah, and he ran.
Hindi ba lugi naman yung ibang mga volunteer sa kanya?
Well, that's why Superman rode. Well, para magpawisan actually. But, because tatakbo ka Superman? No, that would be cheating. You try to stay in character, when they ask you, how old are you? Over 21.
Okay.
Yeah, so, recap lang. So, pag may group, meron kayo kasama, you're with the group of people na you're sharing the same passion.
Like-minded. Because, okay, I'm using the word geek loosely, but I am a geek. Most people are geeks actually, but hate to admit it. But
they wanted to be cool.
They want to be cool, but yung judging from the number of people who see the coolness of my costume, natutuwa sila talaga.
Meron ka inner geek na nabubuhay kasi
yun. And then
kilala mo si Christopher.
And when you are with these like-minded people, then you feel safe. It becomes a safe
sense of security niya.
The danger also is do not overwhelm your geekery to them. Minsan mas marami kang alam sa kanila. Wag kang magsasapaw because you do want, if you're a geek among geeks and you're ostracized, boy, you're really weird.
But is it the same pag with a group of friends na
it's the same.
Di ba, ayaw mong sapawan sila or ayaw mong...
Definitely, may. But kasi the wonderful thing about this is you speak geek to them and it's geek. And it's not a foreign language. And they know the continuation of your story. When you tell this to your friend, when I show New 52 to my friends, my people my age, and Ba't ganon? Ba't hindi gold si Wonder Woman? Ba't walang brief si Superman? Kasi...
Ba't ganyan na si Batman naka-act?
Yeah, masyadong... You know, they make so many unkind comments and some of them are unthinking. You know, yung... Ba't ganon? And because hindi nila alam na ba't naka-t-shirt si Superman? Di ba
yung...
The 52. The t-shirt and the jeans. You know, ano yan? But if you know that you're geekdom, then it's normal.
Pero nakapagtataka, naka-maong at saka naka-t-shirt lang si Superman, pero may kapa pa rin.
Pero fine. That's what I'm wearing. Look, jeans, huh?
Jeans, a t-shirt.
Kulang na lang ang kapa.
Such geekery.
So you're with secure friends. You're like-minded. And yun sabi mo kanina, you can arrange more gigs, more
by association kasi like ako, I belong to Justice PH officially, but I've worked with Black Pearl.
Okay.
Black Pearl is the pirate naman, si Hank Sparrow.
Si Lahang, si Miss Karen.
Hindi ako familiar.
Karen Kunowick, they dress up as pirates naman. And then, and then one of their biggest events in the year is to go to PGH, and they help 20 terminally ill children who cannot go to regular school. They give them gifts. And I've been doing it for 3 years with them already. The first year, I came as the ultimate pirate, Han Solo.
Okay, Star Wars.
They had Hank Sparrow there, and then the girls were dressed as pirate wenches like that, and we had some Spanish foreigners na naka chaleco and bandana, and they had the 501st Squadron there, so Han Solo would fit in there. You know? The following year, I came as a Commodore pirate, you know, with the epaulettes, with the buccaneer hat. Tawag sa akin, Admiral Frigidaire. You know? So,
Imbis na frigate.
Last year, I came as Superman. Wow, laglag ang tipan ng mga
Sila yung makaka-recognize, panahon nila yun eh.
And the sweet thing was two thin little boys were wearing Superman costumes, and I put them on my lap, I posed with them, you know, yung daddy mo si Superman. You know, it's very heartwarming. That's what one of the things Black Pearl does. Meron pa rin the company of elves, company of dwarfs. I'm sorry. These are the dwarfs from The Hobbit. It was newly formed last December. I happen to be abroad. Pero may token elves eh. Legolas is there. Glenn Mark plays Legolas. I play Thranduil, the dad of Legolas.
Sino mas sexy, si Legolas or Thranduil?
The dad is sexy. But the costume, kasi I was abroad when that happened, and we had the medical emergency abroad, so I wasn't able to come home. Hindi ko nabuo yung costume, but we might launch the DVD and Blu-ray in a couple of weeks, and I may complete the costume. I may put it on. Surprise ko na lang kayo, if you see a Lord of the Rings guy, I don't have a picture with me right now.
Tanong lang, yung company of dwarves ba, at talaga bang ganun yung size nung mga nag-portray o nakaluhod lang sila doon?
Oh, no. Sometimes they use small people, sometimes miniatures, and sometimes nakaluhod sila. And sometimes it's CGI shrunk. But also the costuming, kasi if you get a tall guy but you make wide boots on him, he looks shorter. Like si Killian Philly.
Okay.
They're normal size but they look
parang ginawa nila for Frodo na
right.
Parang naka-1,000 na Hobbit feet sila kasi
right.
It wears off.
That's how
sira.
Although it needs more work because the real actors who portrayed them, they went under really heavy body padding to be a different shape talaga. Ganun talaga yung shape mo para
bumabate si gitarakista. Yan, all-time viewer natin. And
hello, gitarakista.
Yan, si Super I.O. Gutierrez.
Fans mo, Alvin. Usapan ka ngayon dito.
Yan ano meron? Yan yung nangihekel.
Natatawa raw sila kay Super I.O.
Yan, so teka, so, balikan natin sa group. So, you're with like-minded people, sets of
Then, first
security,
is,
racket.
The 501st Legion naman, those are the stormtroopers. And they're not native to the Philippines lang, they're the Philippine chapter. Two of their
So,
members.
international yun.
Oo, two of their members, si Supermani and was it O'Neill? Rosero, they march in the Rose Bowl Parade by George Lucas when stormtroopers from all over the world march in the store, and it's in the Star Wars collection collectors DVD and Blu-ray na that parade. They were part of it. But Superman comes out as Darth Vader more commonly now. But at that time he was a stormtrooper. But
Ayan, stormtrooper.
me and him and the other stormtroopers when we were waiting for a bus in Coruscant or ano.
So, kinakorrupt ni Darth Vader si Superman. Nakikita ni Darth Vader na
di ba merong
the dark side of the Force.
merong mind martial arts, metal martial arts na ginagamit si
Jedi mind
Superman.
tricks? Oh no, the Gerald Zod, laser hand or the cellophane ass.
General Zod.
Yeah. Or the hologram yourself.
So, mas marami and mas recognizable din kayo.
And then they made it. I don't know if it's new one because when I came out in this concert as Dumbledore.
Wait, nag-swipe.
Oh, just keep doing that. Oh, it's Superman again. I'm sorry, guys. If I keep touching it in the wrong place, it sounds wrong. It sounds wrong.
And Superman ulit.
Sorry.
Dumbledore.
This is not gonna work. Okay, there you go. They called us Hogwarts Philippines. So I guess meron ng Hogwarts Philippines. These are the muggles, the magicals.
Hogwarts Philippines.
So
So,
I've improved the beard already.
Sa Hogwarts Philippines.
Tali na siya eh.
sila yung mga nang-magic ng bilang sa balota. Yung mga nang-magic. Yun yung minamagic ng Hogwarts. Hindi.
Minamagic yung bank accounts.
Accounts. Kaba ng bayan na minamagic ng Hogwarts Philippines.
Yeah, this is
Superman.
This is me flying with Kirill. Can you read my mind? Milo is flying.
Yan. So, mas marami talagang rackets and gigs pag gano'n.
Yeah.
And you stand out more pag recognize kayo na nakapila.
Yeah, and I don't know the names of the other ones. I've seen them around, like the Marvel, the Avengers, I suppose.
Okay, there are several...
Sila Don Torio,
si Don Robert. Sa group naman nila Don Robert, kilala naman sila. Group ni Don Robert kay Chester Castro at saka si Chester Castro sa si Jojo.
Anong pangalan ng group nila?
Cosplay heroes naman yung sila.
And Charles
Si Charles Hernandez. The Loki.
Tapos meron pang iba pa yung Philippine X-Men team.
Philippine X-Men team naman is under ni Miguel
Frias.
Tapos kasama niya sila Ana Abiola,
sila Miles. Ano pa ba yung mga groups na nag-specialize sila?
Actually, ako I just wonder how, kasi having been to all these cosplay conventions, walang katapusan ng mga anime at talagang, and some of these are made up and some of these are down to the letter, di ba? So, hindi mo na talaga alam, but I guess these are all individuals, di ba?
Pero there are some groups din naman na nag-specialize din with specific
styles or
specific series at saka mga specific na
Vocaloid. Vocaloid yung nila, group nila.
I don't know if I should announce it. I guess I will, so that we claim the name. Enchantment Philippines. I'm Gaston.
And wait, that is Disney. Gaston.
The fool I'm afraid we've been thinking.
Okay. Beauty and the Beast.
Right? Siya yung pinakamalaking douchebag na maigila. Hindi, siya yung...
He's the antithesis of Superman.
As a kid,
He's a beast.
As a kid, sa kanya mo malalaman yung meaning ng douchebag na word.
Yeah, he walks like that.
Gaston.
I probably know. we're talking about it, how we can, because we don't want it to really be corny, and we want it to be iconic enough. We want people's jaws to drop, and without the copyright infringement and all that. The problem also with having groups is, let's say may event sila, but they're gonna invite you. They cannot hire you because that would involve some copyright. I know, but they invite you as guests. Then you are just cosplay. People who
can't hire
happen
you
to be wearing costumes.
Or sometimes, bibigyan na lang sila ng mga tokens of
Token,
appreciation.
yun,
O kaya,
oh.
free
Pero
food,
they can
ganun lang.
officially hire you.
Mahirap because like for instance, we had this event nga last Friday, Green Lantern, Batman, and I. Tapos the same event was sponsoring tickets for, I'm sorry, the Cruds? Is it the movie?
Okay, the animated
Cruds,
movie.
diba?
Cruds.
Cruds. And there was their mascot Crud was there. That whatever animal that is, the prehistoric monkey-looking thing.
Okay.
May mascot sila doon. He was there.
Blue monkey.
The brown one.
The brown one.
We couldn't have a picture with him. He could have pictures with other people, but we could not. We were gonna post it, and his handler said we can't.
Bakit?
Because
Warner-
we're unlicensed character, and he's a licensed character.
Sa katunayan yung
So-
pinoportray nila is Warner Brothers.
Masingit.
DreamWorks si Crud.
Oh, so madadali.
Mm.
It's like putting DC in Avengers together.
Actually, pwede naman yung DC at Avengers na magkasama. Yung Justice League Avengers, kasi nagkaroon din naman ng instance na kung saan nagkaroon ng tie-up ang Marvel sa
Hindi, pero
Oh no, we're talking comic world. We're not talking motion fiction world. Here's the problem. But the moment you go by film rights and the film look, there's your problem eh.
mas mahigpit with film.
And permission and all that.
Kesa
So,
sa
Yun.
comics.
What else can we talk about? If you're gonna do a character, don't do it haphazardly. Talagang you have to have a passion for that character. You don't put it on, you become that character. And then you find other people who have that same passion and you all walk together. Ganon ang 501st Legion. Like, I felt
They have this passion for stormtroopers
I
kasi
felt maluho about my Superman costume. It is one of 10 in the world. Okay, I'll tell you. It's $1,500.
bigat.
That's just the costume, wala pang boots. Okay?
Pero kasi
But
you got the replica sa
but it has made thousands of people happy already. I think the payback is there already. Remember, my job was to make people happy whether it paid me or not. And sa dami na napasaya ko na, when I die and all these pictures with total strangers na lumabas lahat yan, wow, I'd be so pleased if they came out. But that's it there. It's how did you improve the world by being there? I was Superman for a few moments for some people, and I made them happy for a few moments. And so, but I happen to tell you the price of my costume because the costumes of the stormtroopers are more expensive than that. That's why I won't. If you feel bad having spent that much, a Vader thing.
Wala idea what price ng stormtrooper eh.
Above 50. I think you can have an acceptable one below 100. There are different versions na Hoth, may Death Star, may Clone Trooper, may
May iba't ibang kulay.
Yun, may Vader, so may C-3PO, and so ganon eh. You have to have the passion for that, and these people, when they wear these costumes, they are so not articulate, hindi sila maggalaw. Pinalakad kami sa Meralco Theater, red carpet, they could not see. They could not look down, they could not go up the stairs. One almost felt like, but you believe in the character and you do it. Tapos some of them may sound system so that lalabas, we're going there, all that, In fact, yung kay Trooper Manny, his Darth Vader, really has to May ganun talaga.
Yung yung radio niya nandun sa chest eh. Tapos
Yun.
nandun yung battery niya, tapos nakakonect lang doon
Sa-
sa helmet.
But you see that these fellows found each other and share this passion and spend this much. I believe, if I remember the video, not all of them bought. Some are homegrown, do-it-yourself like that. Pero mas maganda talaga yung pulido, you can tell right away. And you cannot be a stormtrooper just by yourself. Usually, half of you are handlers. May taga-bihis ka. Ako, I'm so lucky I can dress myself completely. In fact, I mastered it.
It's weird din makakita ka Stormtrooper na solo.
Yeah.
Unless Boba Fett ka, it's acceptable.
Right.
Pero Stormtrooper, mag-isa ka, you're walking to the crowd. Weird.
But ako, like I, so if there's a meetup in Mega Mall, I put on the makeup, the hair at home, and I've managed to learn how to dress up in the car seated in 7 minutes.
So, next time, telephone booth na.
Not just the car, but kasi
uso telephone booth
aircon kasi yung kotse. Kasi you know, I have this I sing in church 5:30 in our parish, and pag may convention, hey guys, have to leave. We filmed the kamikaze video. I left. I was driving down Mega Mall Annex 3, yung Building C. Medyo ma-traffic, so I remove one boot and then I remove the other boot. Before I get to Ortigas, tights na lang ang suit ko, and I'm putting on my civilian clothes, and then I sing in church and put on glasses na lang. I hope I'm up in the pulpit, so I guess people don't notice I really have makeup on. Then after the mass, I get back into the car. Before I pass by podium, I'm Superman again.
Sabi ni Ryuga, we share the same philosophy in some way daw, sabi ni Ryuga.
Gerard Anderson? What's the question?
And Gerard Anderson daw, sabi ni Super I.O.
No, that's Gerald Anderson.
It's Gerald yun.
We were in the same stage.
Yeah.
Dun sa
And ito, si Ryuga.
Gerard Sison, Gerald Anderson.
And Ryuga is the same philosophy daw yun. Siguro pag-treat ng character.
Who is this?
Sabi ni Ryuga.
Ryuga, thank you. That's it. It's all about passion. This is not just plain geekery. Talagang you understand it.
He's the guy that had the picture with you.
Oh. Hi, sorry, I was grumpy that day.
Teka, since na-bring up na rin natin, yung one con would be, yun nga, hindi kayo pwede for licensed characters or there's this greater risk. Yan, and they can't really hire you. So, baka ano pa ba yung ibang cons or disadvantages with groups that you can see?
Most people, they want one price fits all, but come on, if you want more bodies there, then you cannot have a pipichugin budget. Bibigyan, I see these call-outs. Okay, cosplayers needed TF 400 pesos. Di pa kayo nahiya sa budget nyo? That's not even for cab. That's not even the cost of what that person spent on their costume and for food.
Pamasahe pa.
Or for the laundry. Laundry
Diba?
ba?
Come on. But that's how people are.
So, merong mga 400?
They want the prestige. They want the prestige. Tapos, I've seen it. Sabi ko, anong katakahan ito?
Ikaw, Ivan, ano yung pinaka masaklap na narinig mo na call out?
Call out. We're going to give you an ample amount for allowance and for your transportation. Okay, kumagat ako. Pagdating ko doon, parada kami. Binigyan kami isang tetra pack ng sesto at saka isang cupcake. Tapos, ang ample amount na sinasabi na is 100 pesos.
Amazing. But that's it, di ba? And then, tignan mo, kung isa ka lang at ganun lang bibigay sa'yo, 10 pa kayo tapos ganun lang bibigay sa'yo. Parang, what the F?
Hirap. Parang, so, mas mahirap, mas vulnerable if you're in group. Kasi,
Yes and no. I mean, kasi, like, okay, I'll show you.
Parang, for ganyan mga call-outs and pack and payments.
Isn't that lovely to look at, di ba? I mean, the whole set, di ba? But seriously, they at least they fed us. They gave us an ample place to dress up, and it was air conditioned. But ang complaint sa akin ni Hank Sparrow and ni Karen Kunowicz, who played the pirates, they invite you to an event. They expect you to dress up there. They give you a dirty bathroom to dress up in and a mirror this small. But you need a full-length mirror. You have to really see what you look like,
Or
di ba?
even halfway man lang para makita mo yung...
So actually, sila Karen, I'm sorry Karen, I'm saying this. They have this, she has this apartment in the Batcave.
Okay.
In an undisclosed place where they have all the costumes there, hanging there, and full-length mirrors. And when they have event, doon na sila nagsusuit up.
Para may studio.
Parang
Batcave.
Meron silang commissary for clothes.
The Watchtower.
Yun.
Okay.
You know, so that they come and Karen, you know, when she's Bellatrix, you know, go, wow, you look absolutely hideous.
Which is good. Which is good.
I love it.
Bellatrix should be hideous. Hindi siya dapat hot. Nakakita ko sa Bellatrix na
Cutesy.
cute.
Oo.
Ba't ka hot? Ba't ka maganda? Baliw ka dapat.
Yeah.
And so medyo vulnerable nga sa ano.
But what other thing with groups?
And ito kanina ko pa nasa isip. Na-imagine mo na ba, or did you want then no cosplay Shazam?
I did, but he's just so close to Superman in look, and two other guys are doing him already. So, and the same two other guys doing Superman. So it would be redundant.
Alam ko si Herbert din performed as Shazam.
So it would be
Pero
redundant.
what if you're in, halimbawa ako, I joined Justice PH, pero I want to cosplay Superman. Let's say na it's my dream na gusto ko talaga first.
Well,
Kundi first cosplay ko, well, at least one time I could cosplay Superman.
let's put it this way. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So if you're gonna do something, pero meron na, do it better. If you can't, don't. Diba?
So, parang meron ka standard na kailangan mong
Parang ganon. Kasi it would be demotion already. Like ako, in the same way, if I'm gonna do Thor, it has to be the same or better than Superman. It cannot be less.
So, it's good na I think, palagay ko lang kasi hindi pa ako nagko-cosplay. So, I think it's good na constructive siya. Pero, parang limiting niya for someone na baguhan nga.
Kasi there, how do you say this? Because there is, well, all of us want to be Superman. Ako, it took me how many decades to be Superman? I could not in my 20s. In my 20s, I think I looked more like Superman facial-wise, but my body was scrawny. It was not that broad, and I didn't have the confidence to carry the costume. If I wear spandex, I'll probably stand up na medyo dorky masyado kasi hindi mo carry yung ano eh. So you have to grow into your character also. That's why the passion is important also eh. You don't just put it on the surface. You become that character at that moment. And if you're just some guy in a costume, everybody will know it. Like Dan, Spider Dan. When he's Plastic Man, he's Plastic Man. When he's Spider-Man, it overlaps. But may maskara yung isa. He does a mean Spider-Man. He can stick on walls. He can look like he's
There was this time during con, I believe it's TagCon, pinakilala si Dan as Spider-Man. Hindi siya naglakad doon sa mismong stairs. Hinahanap namin nasan si Dan. Ano pala, nakakapit doon sa may side nung mismong backdrop. Tapos mula doon sa side ng backdrop, tumalon siya in a spidery way. Talagang
convincing, and people went.
Sa nung gumagapang siya ng PCC.
Here's a preview. I don't know if you'll see it. Can you see? But you see, this is a commercial costume I bought in the States. It's $70. It's kuha pa natin.
Ayan o.
It's you see, it looks good for photographs, but live in person, it looks like upholstery. It looks like a quilt. So okay, you'll be good in pictures, but you don't have the same magic. Let me put it with the wig now. The wig, you know. But you see, but you know, malapit na, you know. If I put the beard and all the...
Ay, tama.
Nag-focus na.
Ayan, oh.
Can you see, you know? But you see, then
long hair na si Gabi.
no, you know, they say I look like George of the Jungle.
Si Brendan Fraser.
Di ba? Got it? So there, you know, I have to learn not to squint. Like, this is how Superman looks, eh. Thor does this. He squints, you know. Eh. So, iba yun, eh. You have to learn those things, eh.
Would you put on blue contact lenses to have blue eyes?
Oh, sure I do. But actually, even when people say, "Hi, are those real?" Of course they're real. You know, you have a quick answer. No, they're contacts. No, of course they're real. Where'd you get them? They're mine. Where'd you get the costume? Krypton.
Snappy.
You know,
in
but there
character.
isn't sagot mo.
In character.
Where'd you get Jorel? What's your name? A friend? How old are you? Over 21?
In the group, there's this challenge na you have to set the standard higher, or you have to.
Here's our mix. So when Justice and the Avengers came together for an afternoon, that's in the Sal Cosplay.
Sila ano to? This is the cosplay heroes.
Yun. There you go.
Ay, oo.
Si ano to si Chester yung naka Captain America. Tapos, syempre, alam na natin kung sino yung naka
Si
Iron Man.
Chester. You know who he looks like.
Diyan namin nakilala trivia lang diyan namin nakilala sa Konean si Ken.
Si?
Diyan natin napulot si Ken.
Diyan ba?
Oo. Diyan napulot si Ken sa Konean.
Ganun ba? Anong suit ni Ken?
And si Ghost Rider yung lumaban sa cake na sa atin doon sa cake challenge.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, si Chester has Scarlett Johansson lips.
Bagay daw sa iyo yung costume, sabi ni Aya.
Oh, the Thor? Thank you. We're working on it. We will put the beard and the, you know, meron ng widow's peak yun, eh. So, we worked on that. And
Si ano yan? Si Gabi.
Gabi Consumption.
Gabi Cross.
But ito somebody
Brendan Fraser.
remove the backgrounds and we look like action figures. So, hindi pa ako Justice PH. This is the day I met them. And
Martian Manhunter.
this is the cosplay, the 2011.
Yan. Paano na-achieve yung ganyang shot?
I made this go into a plain background.
Iba yung appeal ng group, eh, no?
Oo.
Na,
And you show this to people say, you're action figures.
imagine kung isang tao lang yun. Iba yung impact niya ng isang tao kad sa picture and yung group ka lang nakaanay.
And the DC colors are
Color.
better than anybody. Talagang
Complementing.
comic geekery, eh. Like si Batman, he got a new costume. He put the yellow. May yellow na ngayon. He's
Yellow
wearing
chest.
spandex. So it unifies with Lantern's green and Superman's yellow.
May
Diba?
So may pa din daw, may art.
So we come together well. Because if
May color dynamics,
the other
eh.
Batman, wala pa yung yellow, parang he sticks out like a blob. But his black goes with Green Lantern, his yellow goes with the green, his yellow goes with my yellow, etc.
Pero yung
set na kami kahit tatlo lang kami.
Ang belt naman ni Batman, di ba? Dilaw naman.
In comic version, but actually it's the same as Wonder Woman. It comes out as yellow on but actually it's gold. I mean, we're talking classic Wonder Woman and not 52's all silver with the bracelets and the more bracelet plus the collar.
Tapos yung kanina sa picture na describe na natin kanina na action figures, parang nakikita ako, it's Superman with Superboy.
he came out to Superboy.
Oo, yung parang naging Superman Prime and Superman Boy.
I'm gonna give you a number one tip, children.
Okay.
These look like normal boots, right?
May wedges.
But they have wedges inside.
It helps na...
It really helps. You know, I saw a friend in the morning and I said, okay, I'm gonna see you tonight in the wedding. I'm gonna be taller and thinner tonight. How are you gonna do that? Just I'm gonna be taller and thinner. And I came in a suit and yes, you are. What did you do? I'm taller. But why? Then he looks at my feet. Because it's hidden there. Women, they do it all the time. But men, you know, when you're wearing clogs, you look like Liberace or something.
Ito dapat hidden well.
So, you know, it helps. So my Superman boots make me 6'2". Christopher Reeve is 6'4". So, good enough. I mean, but I wish I could be taller.
Inches yun?
Nasa mga 1 eh. 1 or 1.5.
No, it's mga 2.5. So I have like with the ano here with the 1.5 here
overall.
So parang may 4.
Magkasama kita kung
the tip there is when you buy shoes, buy a size bigger. Tapos yung wedge na yun, pinagawa ko lang sa... So the first one was Glenmore, nagsara na ata yun. So pinakopya ko sa Recto for the fraction of the price. I think the Glenmore was 2,000, the Recto was like 350 pesos. I think Mr. Quickie will charge more. But that's annoying. We Filipinos, we don't have the height advantage.
A problem ko with...
And then many cosplayers have to look linear. And the easiest way to look linear is to be taller.
We may not have the height advantage, but we could have the look na yung tamang itsura compared sa ibang nationality as well. Aside from yung mga Americans, syempre Western naman talaga.
Kasi,
pero ang
hugis ng mukha,
yun nga, height lang talaga.
But the funny thing is, you know, when you see an a Filipino doing anime, if you think it looks bad, look at an American doing anime, ang pangit. It doesn't go eh. Diba? You need
yung wide eyes na masyado.
Kaya pag Pinoy, pag Pinoy
and sharp featured, you know, so maybe nabagayan.
Pag Pinoy in between tayo, so
ang problem, ang nakikita kong isa sa problema rin sa mga westerns when they do anime is that they tend to look older than their actual age.
Yeah, that's why look, Tom Welling was about 26, 27 when he played Clark. He was 16-year-old. Michael J. Fox was 27 when he played Marty McFly. Some people had that pwede silang bata for a certain time. But now when they get 16-year-olds or 18-year-olds to come out in commercials, they're really 14 and they're really 13.
I'll take note ng wedges. Pero ang problem ko is 13 na kasi yung paa ko.
No problem. But
so if I go for 14,
wala kang mabili.
Wala akong mabili.
Yeah.
And mukha na ang McDonald's.
That's where custom made.
Hirap eh. So, hirap eh. And so, balikan natin yung groups. So, at one side is yung pros, which would be, you're with the team, you're with
the con is you cannot overlap. What if you really had the passion for this character?
Or you want to be the best
Superman. But you can't. Ako mas swerte ako that they happen to be busy. But if I wouldn't push myself into the group. I was lucky that they welcomed me in it. But that is the disadvantage. What if you want to be that character? Then you can be the swing. We call it the swing, the alternate one. But if you do something well, and
sa Justice PH, sino ba yung mga taken na?
All the majors, the big five as we call it.
Founders.
I mean, I'm not a founder, but the
founder.
The
Super Friends.
Well, yeah, the Justice League. Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, Flash, and Green Lantern. But we have two Green Lanterns, a Hal Jordan and a John Stewart.
Wala pang Kyle Rayner.
Then
tatlong Superman.
Tatlong
Superman, iba't ibang version.
Si Glenn when he becomes Then we recently got Power Girl. We have Wonder Girl.
Which Wonder Girl?
Robin.
Si
Kyle.
Kai.
Si Kai.
Then this is Gotham Madness, it's called, the villains.
Ano sila, subgroup sila?
Girl Robin, subgroup. The same way that 501st Squadron Legion, 501st Legion cannot have Padme and Anakin there. They have to be in the Rebel Alliance. So 501st is partners with Rebel Alliance. That's where C-3PO is, R2-D2.
So parang the same na may restriction na you can't be Padme in 501st.
Because remember, the 501st Legion are dark side of the Force. So you cannot have heroes there.
Pwede kami Boba Fett.
Is it possible na magkaroon ng Princess Leia pero naka
Pizza the Hut.
Princess Leia pero naka Stormtrooper attire?
Wait, did you do that? Oh yeah, in the trash compactor?
First.
Oh wait, no. Where did you do that?
Si Han Solo lang and Luke.
He did not.
Han Solo lang and Luke. You look short for...
Han Solo lang ba?
Never. Han Solo and Luke lang.
Trash compactor.
In fact, if you look, her boob has a stain that keeps moving it. Because Leia had no bra. I mean, Carrie Fisher, there would be no underwear in the...
Yun yung comment na...
Tapos si Slave Leia meron bikini top.
Yung comment na you're too short for a Stormtrooper.
Too short for a Stormtrooper. And the dangers also, look at these. Some of these guys don't have shoes. See, Plastic Man has no shoes. He's wearing stockings. Pantyhose. Ganon din si Aquaman. It's really like loafers and stockings on top of them. Wonder Woman has the most clever. They're normal shoes that she puts slip-ons in.
Normal shoes?
I mean, they're high-heeled shoes, but she puts socks on top of them and they become boots. Silk socks or satin socks, whatever they are.
So, kung gustong sumali ng Justice, then you have to wait for your chance? Or you have to be creative you look for other...
We'll send feelers. Like we have, I'm sorry.
Booster Gold, wala pa. Blue Beetle, wala pa.
Dami po.
Because I'm trying to find the character for kasi they have had several events na Batman universe lang sila. Technically, Superman can join because he's part of the Batman universe. But basta may Batman event, I try not to come as Superman because Superman makes sapaw everybody. Diba?
Parang...
Yun yung isa sa curse ng Superman
It's Batman's event eh. Why would Superman wanna make it sapaw?
Yung curse ng Superman character.
Diba?
You're considered a god.
You will draw... So when we the Dark Knight, I came in a Batman t-shirt. I came a civilian. That's how we did it. Because Tim wants me to be Ra's al Ghul, but ang problema kay Ra's al Ghul,
payat siya naman.
Medyo meron siyang patusok yung Widow's
and
niya. Saka yung hair niya dito sa sides.
And if we go by Liam Neeson, he's not iconic eh. Like, sino ka? Diba? Unless you're Penguin, but I'm not built like Penguin. I'm not built like Riddler. I'm not built like so.
Is Will Ford the Penguin na nakasama sa group ninyo last time? Is he part of the roster?
I'm not certain. I have never worked with him. But the thing is, with my new rule na wag muna magmaskara.
How about Bane?
No.
Teka, isip ako character.
Wala eh.
Hindi siya pwede
Dark side.
No, it's still it's
or
Mongol. Mas kaya ni Mongol.
They wanted me to be Alfred, but I don't want another old man.
Alfred, but it's thin, di ba?
No, the different Alfred versions.
Si Michael Caine?
But yung Michael Caine.
Mabilag.
But you see, and there's the problem I'll be some guy in a costume. I don't have the passion for it yet.
You don't want...
I do have the passion to wear Adam West. The thing is, it's just too costly and too revealing. It's the same Superman problems. And it costs as much. So, na muna. And
to the Batcave!
Why should I be Batman? Batman.
So, parang in every team dynamics, di ka pwedeng sapaw.
Yeah, I think that's
Hindi pwedeng buhaya, parang sa basketball. Hindi pwedeng kumobi Bryant.
pag walang flash, maganda katawan ko. pag may flash na wawash out, you think I'm flat eh.
Yun. So,
Pero alam ko merong ano, di ba, yung Batman from Planet X, yung
porn ba yan?
hindi, Planet X Batman, yung meron, iba kulay niya, imbis na black and gray, ang sa kanya is
Violet.
red and yellow.
Weird!
Yes, there is.
Mukha siyang...
So, kasi Superman Justice yung nakita ko.
Well, my disadvantages, apart from appealing to the younger set, I have my own set of friends. And if they don't know what it is, I'll just be some weirdo in a costume. It's a balance also of your friends finding it cool. Diba? Yung, sure, do what you want, but it has to be acceptable for your family.
Ayun yung Batman.
Hindi lang, okay. Hindi lang plain ka-weirdohan, na plain na, but more like, boy, I really like what you're doing. You know?
Teka, so, since sa group, nagkaroon ba kayo ng parang idea like, nagro-rotate, or
it's been talked about, but no particular because technically in the year we only really the big serious event is Cosmania, Cosplay Mania, and the two toy cons. But the two toy cons ang mahirap din ibuo eh. Like during the last Cosplay Mania, for emergency, Flash had to be out of town. So we took the picture without Flash. Sabi ko, we're all natural light.
we don't have Flash!
This is the Justice PH taken without Flash.
Justice PH without Flash.
Literally. And it's really missed because he mawala ng balance eh. Kailangan mo ng pula doon eh. You know? Oh, is it there?
Pakita natin.
There. That's just new 52 without the Flash.
Kulang ng red.
Diba? You need some
Hindi,
red.
meron naman si Superman naman.
Hindi, yung sa kabilang
but
side.
you need to balance some red here. So, ganun ang post nila eh.
To balance it.
Wala si Flash. Nagiging masama ang Justice League pag namatay si Flash.
There's Wonder Woman's magic boots. These are the same red boots, but she puts these slip-ons on top of it. And it becomes dark blue.
Taas ng pumps ni ate.
Magkamagana kayo?
Hindi, joke. Naman, she's older kasi.
But you see ito, si Aquaman is wearing tights, but his shoes are inside. You see?
Kasi his boots.
Then Batman and I were talking because the problem nga, they have this tailor, the costume maker who makes it, pero sabi ko, the problem with many of these people who make costumes, they don't actually wear it or execute it or go to the bathroom in it or walk or run with it. They don't know how it is in action. And like si Tim has a prominent backside, and the way the New 52 was made it even more prominent than it really is.
Okay, so mas lalo na yung hat ng
Hindi, the width. It's not that wide, pero the way the costume was shaped, it looked wider. Sabi ko, that's not fair because it's not shaped that way. Diba? That's the problem when hindi ginagamit ng but somebody who actually wears a costume will know, hey, we have to enhance your shoulders here. We have to pad it here, what is missing in your body ma-emphasize pa. Which is it's not fair because the very characters we're doing have to be super heroic nga. Hindi lang heroic,
Magapatanong.
Super heroic.
Pero may another question. Since sabi nyo kanina, napag-usapan na natin yung may na-bring up yung sa roster. May nagde-decision sa inyo is yung founders.
Yeah, actually, we the good thing about Facebook, we have a watchtower, we have a chat, and it just go ongoing. Like our our next decision, the tagcom, is it Saturday or Sunday? It's still ongoing because ako hindi ako pwede talaga Sunday, but if that's the only day, then we'll try to do that. But you know, it's
Nagkaroon
flexible.
ba ng decision ever na most of you disagree? Parang kinontra nyo yung leaders or heads?
Not in any formal way, but yung biglang hindi pwede, and that's that.
Nagkaroon.
Ganun lang. It's no concerted effort, but lumabas, dalawa lang tayong pwede. Dalawa lang tayo. It is that simple.
Wala namang malalaking bagay.
No. It's that's a good thing when you're like-minded. When you think in the same line and when you're thinking of the group itself rather than individual then
Kasi balances out na like-minded kayo, pero I was thinking about the scenario kasi na if there's this small group lang na nagde-decide na what if.
Well, remember that Justice PH was originally 2 guys, the 3 guys. So it's essentially those 2 and 3 guys per end.
Yeah, so what
with the rest of us in this periphery, and I think every group will be something like that. That's why the Beatles became 4, but they were 5. You know, parang eventually
babalik sa
there's John and just John Lennon and Paul McCartney, and the other just 2 just tag along. You know,
may central figures pa talaga.
So pag nag-clash yung dalawang yun, wala na talaga.
Yung risk, yung problem with central figure, nababalance out siya ng pagiging like-minded ng people sa group.
And out of seniority, even if you think your idea is better, you will always defer to the one who started it. Diba?
Sabagay. Pero, yan, question sa Justice League. If ever you go rogue, what's your contingency plan?
Me personally?
Oo. If ever nagkagulo sa group, what's the contingency plan?
I'm still Superman.
yun yung issue lagi with Justice League. Kaya nga nagkaroon ng Justice League Doom and Batman. Kaya,
well, I was Superman before I came in. I'll probably be Superman or I'll be Thor. I don't know. But then,
or with the group na
I think there's this room for
how will you
for everyone.
How will you salvage the group? Or do you have
I hope it doesn't happen.
Do you have ideas kung paano ba maayos yung group?
Well, in the same way that when the 2 Supermen got too busy, I happened to come along. Parang ganon. Kasi within their ranks naman, within our ranks, pag may mabutis na, that's why we're thinking of the swing votes, the swing costumes already. For my nephew here, I'm thinking of I'm thinking of giving him a camera and an ID that says James Olsen and to come along.
Jimmy!
Is that
Jimmy!
Cool? Is that cool?
Pero magalit sa'yo yung nephew, pinagbuhat mo siya ng gamit.
Hindi. So he can go around with us and he can take our pictures.
Jimmy Olsen.
He'll be our official camera.
Jimmy Olsen, Britney Spears.
Teka, ito question.
Yeah.
Louie Aquino, good PM, FNB, good PM, Boss Gerard. Fun time question. Sino po masuggest yung character for me sa JL, if ever?
Okay,
Who's
this is
Louie
how
Aquino?
Louie looks like.
Pakita ka ng picture.
Ito.
Justice League?
Yes.
Oh, it's long and thin. Pwede rin plastic man eh.
Actually, mas ako ang naisip
Check ka na
ko
iba
sa
pa picture.
Ito lang, nandito lang naman eh.
Baba, wag diyan.
Huwag yan. Ito bang klaseng picture yan? I think
Ayan,
kasi
ito.
nag-cosplay siya bilang si bilang
San?
si Jack Frost. So I was thinking
Parang siyang pang teenage yung katawan. So,
I was thinking
Well, we have
Impulse.
meron kaming we also have Young Justice. You know,
Ooh.
that's where sila Mira and Wonder Girl and Power, you know, Robin Girl
Team
and
Team
Aquaboy and
Damien. Uy, Aqualad.
Aqualad.
Si Calduram.
Yan. See, I don't even know the geekery there.
Kasi, kompleto ko kasi Young Justice.
You know,
Green plastic.
but remember what I said there. Green type. How do you say your name? Liui. something you have passion with. You're not just some guy with a costume. I see that you cosplay really well. Is this anime?
Yes.
From
One Piece yan.
Maganda. I mean, it's unquestionably you carry it well. Something that you would feel comfortable with. Obviously, it's not a Superman body because it's long and thin. If it was Marvel, pwedeng Spider-Man, but maybe a little too thin. But
nagmukha siyang teenager dun sa body niya
pwedeng villains, ang daming villains yan eh. Pwedeng mag-Joker yan, pwedeng mag-Scarecrow, pwedeng mag-Riddler,
Scarecrow,
pwedeng
Scarecrow,
Tapos kung sa heroes naman,
Knapsack
Justice,
na-
which is, pwede siyang mag-Blue Beetle, pwede siyang
Mahirap mag-Blue Beetle.
Booster Gold, pwede siyang, Booster Gold.
Hindi naman yung Justice. Matangkad
Pwede,
siya.
sa Firestorm.
Ewan, mas marado rin yun. Anyway, another question. G-Pre Vincent Kevin. Hindi daw siya updated sa DC nowadays. What's New 52?
Oh, okay. They rebooted. Nag-reboot ang DC and they changed the founder. Sinama nila si Cyborg. This guy who looks like a trash can.
Kamukha niya si Steel na hindi pa buong bakal.
So
Siya yung ginawa nilang Iron Man doon sa group.
Si Victor.
And all their costumes now look like armors. There are lines around. This is the previous picture I showed you kanina. You know, wala dito si Flash, but si Flash may yellow lines yung
Na-reboot kasi yung
costume.
after Flashpoint, nag-reboot siya na nag-merge ang Vertigo, Wildstorm and DC. Hindi, yung tatlo lang. And so nag-merge and nag-iba yung mga stories.
Now a lot of people have problems with that, but as X or Aquaman says, it's been 3 years, get over it.
Ito nga nakita ko nga na-change
Naka-move on na ako.
Kasi nilagyan nila ng armor
sa ano na
parts dito sa
because yung Superman kailangan niya ng armor like that. But you know,
may Kryptonian armor.
Pero ito naman ginawa nilang armored na dito si si Flash.
But basta may meanings, even the earpieces have something to do with this hearing and whatever.
So ano siya, good thing siya para sa mga bago lang magjo-jump in. Yan. Pero syempre yung matanda na may issues ng moving on, getting over it.
It all boils down also to modernized the same way that Wolverine from blue yellow became black, but also going back to the ownership of DC Comics, Siegel and Schuster, they have to split Superman, so they might as well split everybody. Ulitin mo na ito, ulitin mo na lahat. I think that's what they did. Some people didn't think it twice, but it's done already. So, I don't think it's gonna go by Coke Classic anymore.
So,
I think it's...
so, wrap up na natin yung main topic. Yan. So, pros and cons. Pro, you're in a group, so you're with same like-minded people.
It's safe.
It's safe. Passion. And, yun nga, na mas madaling ma-recognize iba yung intensity nyo.
Although it has lagi ko sa cons.
Iba yung intensity nyo and mas madaling ma-recognize and madaling makakuha since you're a group. Cons. So one would be yung
you cannot have the character you always want. Like in our case, I think X has probably more passion about Superman. But thank goodness he pulls off a good Aquaman. But I'm Superman.
You have to
X, like that. There has to be,
give and take din, no?
And then there's nothing foolproof. We were walking as a group in SM Toy Kingdom, and when we get to the DC part of the toys, the sales girl looked at Wonder Woman and said, "Darna." and our Wonder Woman wanted to flatten her and produkto mo yan DC Comics
yun na yung nakakasar. Yun na nga yung binibenta mo. Ito na yung inaano mo. Tapos
Hindi nila kilala.
There's
With
nothing
mark
more
na ganyan.
There's nothing more capital T for T talaga.
So, kainis eh. Pero,
Yun.
so,
No matter how much you try, and what I'm saying, the whole point is, no matter how much you try, there'll always somebody a little too stupid to understand what's going on.
and so, balikan natin yung cons. So,
Yeah.
you have to give way din. Bawal sa pawan. So, hindi pwede sa groups yung yung hindi marunong ng team dynamics or teamwork. Hindi pwede yung soloists na gusto na ibabaw lagi. You have to work with the group.
Although you can have agreements that you can okay, tandem na lang, dalawa lang tayo. But you see, it has to work. Like Batman, Superman, dalawa lang pwede yan. Batman, Robin pwede yan. Batman, Joker pwede yan. But there are some things that pag sinama mo butal Robin and Superman. It doesn't work.
Ano yun?
Diba? Robin and Wonder Woman.
Nagtagadala ng gamit
Diba?
ni Superman si Robin.
Pwede naman siguro yung Superman Flash. Kasi...
Pwede yun.
But
Libre
when you
sila
have 3 Green Lanterns, pwede rin yun. You
So,
see? Ganon.
Hindi ka pwedeng mag-stray off.
Or...
But sa pawan that's why you're a group You're supposed to work together. Hindi kayo... There's this term we have in theater, bawal ang solo flight. I don't know if you watch Smash, but on stage, sometimes somebody is doing so, ang galing-galing ko, at sasapawan niya lahat. Bawal lang ganon. Dapat lahat kayo equal. Pag umakyat ito, akyat yan. Lahat kayo nakaakyat. So that all your level is the same. Hindi pwedeng... And some people mark on stage na ikaw performance level, kayong ito is just mouthing the lines. No. Everybody has to have the same passion.
May mag-stand up dapat, may isang level down.
You bring up the level, everybody.
And so, yan, guys.
Yun. Yeah.
Meron pa bang points for cons? And yung sa organization nga, in case na magulo yung, it's not with every group, pero
It's also
up to the group.
Another big con is we haven't had an official pictorial na kami lang na we're in the studio. We've planned it so many times. Hindi mangyari-yari. When we're all together, it happens to be in a convention, an event.
Mahirap mag-usap-usap.
Mahirap na, okay, this Sunday, hindi ako pwede. So we call it off because a major character's missing. So what's the point in digitizing? So yun, sa dami namin hindi kami magsama-sama because each one is individual. Pag wala yun, wala talaga yun.
Ang kasabihan nga kasi, yung mga hindi planado, yun yung natutuloy.
Oo.
Yung mga planado.
Of course, if you're taking 20 stormtroopers, bawasan ng mong isa, who's gonna notice that? Ito, Justice League, tanggalin mo si Wonder Woman. Ba't walang Wonder Woman?
Tanggalin mo si Superman.
Ba't walang Superman? Ganon. So, those are cons also of a group. Ang hirap buuin.
Ikaw, Ivan, meron ka ba naisip na cons?
Well, sa akin, sa tingin ko, naman, when it comes to other groups, kasi iba-iba ang group dynamics. Paano yung interaction, yung gusto ko lang itanong for now, paano kayo nagkakaroon ng interactions with other groups na merong with the Marvel, diba, with the X-Men team, are there any problems or na-encounter
friction naman ng between groups, kasi parang once you owe allegiance to one, we have certain members in our group. Let's say si Wonder Girl, si Kai. Let's say she's gonna be Wonder Girl, but then she says, "Oh, I'm gonna be Poison Ivy in a different event." She tells us naman that's fine. We don't want to hear it from other people. If you tell us, then it's no problem. Diba? I think honesty is and actually like minds. We were talking about this. Some people wanted to get into our group. Hindi naman namin tinatanggal. It's just that hindi makapasok in some way. And I realized it's because if we guys sat down together, parang Sesame Street,
one of these things is not like the other. Like pag nag-usap-usap kami, all the geekery
May lalabas.
gels.
Yun
Pero
ang-
siya, out of place siya palagi.
So, risk yun with the group na
Yun ang
what if
risk,
ikaw,
eh.
what if ikaw yung ma-out of place?
What if you're the one who think these things is not like the other? And that's important because you'll always be left out. Like, everybody gets it and you don't.
Kawawa.
Diba? Like, ako, I enjoy our suit downs when after an event and tanggal ng mga costumes, we're eating in shakies or something, and then we're talking about something so obscure, and yet everybody knows what it is.
Yan, kung meron pa yung
that was what
common
Yung pag tumatawa yung isa, tawa lahat.
and
Pero,
naintindihan ng lahat. Even what I marvel about Justice PH is it also has geek moms. I mean, fantastic. The mom of Pat Olarte, she's joined with the camera and she takes pictures like that.
Hindi ba yung mom, akala ko mom ni
the mom of X also.
Oo, kasi yun yung last time eh. Oo.
She's geek mom. Flash mom doesn't join us, but she was the one who turned her son into a
may
geek.
tawag sa Flash Mom, Aqua Mom.
She
Wonder Mom.
her son owes his geekery to her, and she introduced him to comics. Let's say she was the one that bought him yung ganito niya na jacket na Flash.
Okay.
I thought this. I got my mom got to be super mom in Vegas. I was walking in Vegas, and it's the first time because my mom has finally seen me in costume here in the Philippines, but never in public until I walked with her in Vegas, and there we are. This is in front of
Si
New York,
Super Mom.
New York.
Super Mom. So, behind every superhero is a mom. So, Super Mom.
There's mom.
Teka, zoom in na.
Yes.
For every hero, there's a mom.
So, si Martha Wayne ni Gerard.
Eh,
Yeah.
paano si Tim?
There. So after this post, I said, okay, Batmom and Green Lantern Mom, your moms have to you know my mom. See, here in the Philippines, my car is black tinted. You saw it, diba? So you can't see me until I get out. Ito sa Vegas, we had a host. She drove us in her Cadillac. First corner pa lang, ito lang nakikita sa akin ng tao. First corner, he's black. Hey, Superman! I mean, you can just see that. Then we're walking in Las
Alam na.
Vegas Boulevard. Hey, Superman! And then my mom is beside. Hey, aren't you just happy to be with this handsome guy? And she says, of course, he's my son.
Ken.
and then she's carrying my overcoat. And this overcoat, kasi lamig dyan eh. Pero because of the number of tourists taking pictures, I could not put it on anymore because post ng post. Tapos, all the doormen and doorwomen of the casinos and hotels, hey, Superman! What are you doing here? And I look at them. I'm here to fight for truth, justice, and the American way. And they go, wow. And they melt, and it was wonderful. You see how pleased my mom is.
So,
So was our host.
what
when
did
she-
Jonathan said?
Say, no, Jonathan, you know how funny, because my post when we left the Philippines, Jonathan, Martha, and Clark are in the airport now at the lounge waiting. Ganon.
Okay.
You know what happens at the end of the trip? My dad gets a heart attack.
Oh!
Isn't that so, Jonathan?
Jonathan.
He survived.
Pero, buti lang okay.
Yeah, but wow.
Super Mom. So, ayan ang ating topic for groups. And
It's not limited to your... Kasi you will need handlers. And these moms have been supportive, and it is good for the morale of the group also. That
may mga moms na...
may moms.
Parang nakita kong pagkakapare-pareho ng most cosplayers is that mas supportive ang mga mothers kaysa mga dads. Right? Sabihin natin, there are still dads na...
Mas stage mamang nanay.
You know, my dad, after it became second nature in the States, hindi ka ba magka-costume? Dad. Hindi to benta sa bata, sa adults ito. Di ka ba mag-costume?
So,
Later on, then I'm eating and here, we're having dinner, you see? Oh, naka-costume ako sila, naka-civilians na, pero nakangiti sila.
Okay, there's a question here from Chipri. Sinong nasusunod? Si Superman o si Supermom?
Si Supling.
Okay.
Si young Superman. Yeah. But while I'm here anyway, let me model by a very cool jacket. I don't know if you've seen
the
any
super
of these.
jacket.
The super jacket. Yeah, with the hood. With the hoodie.
Okay.
Medyo warm dito, medyo hot pa nga. But you know, even when I'm Clark.
Oh no, it's the blur!
Oh, wait, before the hood.
Yan.
So I think this is what I was wearing in the elevator in the hospital. And I didn't even do this, but if I did this, siguro wala na.
Nice!
Such geekery, huh?
Such geekery!
It's the blur!
Pag nagdadrive ka, ihud mo. Alright.
Kanina when I stopped in front of the sari store, hindi ako nag-hood, pero the lady thought I was talking to her, talking to the wood. Hindi kayo.
So guys,
wait, this is another, this is nice trivia. This is in Vegas, and an entire family had their picture taken with me. What is significant about that? I asked the family, where are you from? San Diego. San Diego has this comic convention every year. And they see all these characters there. The mere fact they want
may
to
SDCC sila.
Yun nga eh. Tapos doon pa sa Las Vegas pa.
And look at their faces.
Love.
They're happy to see you. Hindi yung, let's end this effing podcast.
May SDCC
But that's
sila.
it. You not only wear the costume, you wear the character, and you impart. You give it to you owe it to the people. Bibigay mo yun eh. And as a group, it's easier to do. And here's another tip. In private, I don't call Tim. I call him Bats, and he calls me Soups. So that even in costume, we've gotten so used to it. In costume, Soups, they want your picture. Hey, go ahead, Bats. You know, and so that we don't. But the other day, see Glenn, he's lit. See, Glenn is the Flash. I crossed the street and he said, "Hey, Clark." You're giving away secrets here.
Hindi siya pwede superhero.
Yeah.
Sira secret identity.
Paano si
Ang tawag mo
sa bagay,
ang tawag mo Aquaman, fish. Hey, fish.
Wonder Woman. What do you call Wonder Woman?
Diana.
Oh, okay.
Public naman
double D's.
Si Pat.
Double U's para.
Pat Alarted, our Wonder Woman. She posted on Facebook that she was wearing an Avengers thingy. And sabi ko, yeah, but if your hair turns red, I'm gonna call you Darna Diana.
Okay.
So yan ang ating discussion for groups. Naisa-isa natin yung pros and cons. And masaya mag-groups, pero you have to consider everything. And yan, comments. Jipri Kevin, I see, sa Flashpoint siya nag-stop. Kaya siya nagulat sa reboot. Reboot na naman! Yeah, so pwede ka maghabol or you can refresh.
But the first step is to find like-minded people, geeks if you call that. I'm a geek, no problem. You have to have the same interests and then let it go from there. Remember, in our group it started from Green Lantern and from Flash. And so, everybody just fell into place. So it doesn't have to begin with Mickey Mouse. It can begin with Goofy and Pluto.
Hindi kailangan kay Superman nagsimula. So yan ang ating discussion with groups. And dami naman na share. So
I hope so. I hope we didn't bore you to death tonight.
Hindi na.
And I hope that we have imparted
wisdom.
So sa CHISMAX natin, baka pwede kang mag-share ay pa ng group CHISMAX.
Actually, ayoko naman group CHISMAX muna ngayon. Meron akong na-discover lang lately. Sige. Swipe na tayo.
Teka.
Okay.
Oh, swipe. Next portion. Tama ba? Cosplay! Cosplay CHISMAX!
Okay, Cosplay CHISMAX na yung nakasulat. Okay, good.
CHISMAX! Teka, baka may... Kasi baka may kailangan natin ng kwentong groups.
Kwentong group?
Kasi for our special guest, the share is Justice PH. So, kwentong groups for our CHISMAX.
Well, ang dami kasing balitang groups. Pero, lay low muna sila kasi as of now kailangan masiguro ko muna yung info about a certain group na ginagawa raw nila. They are now doing cosplay group siya. They're doing events. But, sad part is, yung mga pinakapanalo nila sa kanilang mga competitions na ini-stage, members din nila mismo.
Teka, so, organizer sila?
Fixed. They're fixers.
Nanalo.
May tawag kami dyan. Yum, yum, yum! Ay,
ano yung yum na yun? Luto. Kasi luto. So, ito yung Luto PH.
hindi ko masasabing Luto PH
Si Martin Luther King siya.
Yan sa mga
Martin Luther.
King.
Wala si Lex.
You see how cold it is there? The boy is wearing that.
There. There you go, back Ivan.
So, yun.
CHISMAX.
Alam ko, maraming nagsasabi na talagang totoo. Kasi yung isa sa mga pinapanalo nila mismo, nagsalita. Pero yung
may squealer.
Yun, umalis na kasi.
Meron silang the question na nag-squeal.
Oo. So,
so for groups, dapat wala kayo squealer.
Hindi.
For fixer groups.
First of all, if you're going to be the organizer of a certain event, make sure na hindi nyo members ang papanaluhin ninyo. Or walang sasali na members dahil kayo ang tumatayong mga marshals dapat dyan. Members ninyo
dapat malinis.
Dapat kayo sumasali sa ganyan para hindi masabing bias of yum yum yum.
Yum yum yum.
Yun lang masasabi ko. Ang kasalanan ng isa ay kadalasan nagre-reflect kung ano ang pinagmulan na grupo.
Siguro isang con din siguro yun. Na
there are times kung saan
you're as strong as your weakest link. Na may sumablay na isa, taglay yung pangalan mo.
Were you wearing blue contact lenses?
Na doon sumay realize.
Oh, those are okay.
Of course!
No! I was talking about the kid! Yes, blue eyes!
Stopping me.
Is that your son?
Yes.
So, yan po yan yung sa Superman.
So, that's Connor Kent. Connor Kent when he was young.
Yes. Somebody said, akala ko Photoshop lahat yan. Sabi ko, can you have 300 pictures there that are Photoshop?
Sipag.
Ito yung talagang image na talagang
favorite.
Yung jump shot na, is that jump shot? Tama?
Lie.
That's not a jump shot.
This made a little girl cry. Don't fly here. You're not flying. Yes, I am.
Okay.
Sobra, no?
So, ayun, balik sa CHISMAX.
So, yun yung CHISMAX number 1. Group CHISMAX.
So, si grupong Yum Yum Yum.
Ooh, you're flying again.
Ay, iba, CHISMAX.
CHISMAX number 2. Nagulat ako. Kasi ito yung nangyari. There's a certain cosplayer na malapit sa puso ko. Kasi
si Carina?
Kaibigan ko, hindi si Carina. Hindi si friend. Okay? So, yung kaibigan ko, nahuli ng kapwa kaibigan din namin.
Nagda-drugs?
Hindi. Meron siyang pinuntahan na web page sa Facebook.
Ay, alam ko yan.
Alam mo na pala hindi ko na itutuloy.
Hindi ko tuloy.
Okay, sige. So, yun. Si cosplayer ay sabihin na nating romantiko.
Oo.
Sa sobrang romantiko, mukhang nasubukan na niya yung isang certain type of service na available sa Quezon Avenue. Paano namin nalaman ng kapakaibigan namin?
Kasi?
Nakatag.
Ay, iba pala to.
Nakatag. Ay, hindi. Nakita namin na cosplayer likes this.
Only like niya yung unsavory place na yun.
Hindi. Yung service.
Oh. Okay.
Yung
may ako i-confirm ko tama yung...
something to do with girls, nakipagkita ka.
Girl meetups.
This is a pretty girl.
Teka, tuloy. Nadidistract tayo ng boobs.
Wala.
May nakita ko kanina pero ba maya natin balikan.
Uy, ano sinasabi mo?
Hindi, may nakita ko siya kanina.
Sisi, wala akong ginagawa.
Go. So,
kita
nahuli
tayo.
siya kasi nakita na naka-tag, naka-like sa isang
At ang
page.
malala, babae pa yung talagang nakahuli sa kanya.
Nahuli?
Pinangalandakan niya.
Si Guy ay nahuli ni girl na naka-like sa isang
Hindi
page.
hindi si Guy Sison to.
Hindi, si Boy ay nahuli ni girl na naka-like sa isang page na may mature content. Tapos
alam mo yung instance na kung saan you're doing something freaky in your room. Like toying
with toys. Oo.
Tapos watching an art film.
Watching art films.
Tapos nakalimutan mo i-lock yung pintuan ng kwarto mo.
Parang
Tapos
ganun, no?
hindi mo pa na-mute. Malakas pa yung sounds. Biglang papasok yung baby sister mo. Tapos sasabihin niya, Kuya, ano ginagawa mo?
Parang ganun eh. Pero
Tapos after 2 seconds, biglang tatakbo siya. Tapos sisigaw siya, Mommy! Daddy! Si Kuya! May ginagawa sa kwarto!
So parang ganun.
Personal experience.
Hindi ako. Si cosplayer to. Hindi pa ako nahuli. Kasi hindi ko naman ginagawa.
So,
Okay.
sure.
You were told.
Sure.
Ayun. So ngayon, si cosplayer at lahat ng friends niya, parang sinasabi,
Alam ko na nga to.
hindi ka namin, ano ba yan, ginagawa mo, nawala respeto namin sa'yo, o kaya yung iba naman.
Yan o, alam na rin ni gitarakista eh.
Alam, yum.
Alam na yan. Tas yum.
Super Ayo Gutierrez, hindi po si Guy Garcia, hindi rin po si Micah, at hindi rin si GM Ray. Diba po yun?
Hindi, lalaki nga.
Lalaki yun, hindi babae, okay?
Yan. So,
Gitarakista, saan yun? Sa Quezon Lab nga. Alam mo na yun?
alam mo yan, kasi, so, moral dito is wag like ng like basta sa Facebook.
Or,
I-private.
Kung gagawa ka ng mga ganyan plan, hindi. Naka-private settings nga siguro to eh.
Nahuli pa rin.
Pero nahuli pa rin.
Ang lausi naman.
Parang nakasulat doon.
Hindi siya pwedeng Batman.
Oo. Pero ano siya, sheriff siya.
Ay!
Ayun.
Tama na.
Yun na yun. Okay. So,
ayan. Yan yung ating CHISMAX. So, for the 2 CHISMAX items, wag yung gawin in the first place. Yung una, magluluto. Ikalawa, gagawa na kung ano.
Yum.
And,
Isa yum.
Isa.
isa na.
Magkaibang uri ng yum.
Yum pa rin yun eh.
Kung gagawin nyo, huwag kayong magpapahuli.
Oo. Yun.
Security naman. Yeah. So, ayan ang ating CHISMAX.
Okay, yung ating pinakahihintay na parang patapos na ng ating show. Batian portion!
Swipe. Batian portion!
10 minutes of it! Mataas baba po! Okay.
Teka, ano muna? Yan, so batian portion. Baka meron ka mga gustong batiin since we're closing the show na.
I'm greeting Justice PH, Tim, Glenn, X, Pat, Paolo, Kaz.
Di mo sila invite na manood din tumawag ngayon.
Too late.
Di mo sila...
Sabagay, kasama na naman sila dito sa batian portion ko.
Binabati siya every year.
Sige, okay.
Yeah, so, ilan
Nabawasan na rin.
Ilan lahat ng members sa Justice PH?
I'm number 30.
30?
I'm the 30th. Pero may mga drop-out na mga one-hit wonder, ganun.
Pero ang dami.
Dami. Pang 30th na ako, imagine.
Isipin mo sa isang con, lahat kayo, 30 kayo na nandun.
But the most we've worn is mukha kaming action figures. That's the most.
Lalo na kapag nakakumpul na kayo, kaya yung meron kayong kanya-kanyang pose.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
16, ang dami pa rin.
Technically, 15 lang yun dahil hindi pa ako part of the group.
Tapos may Dr. Fate din kayo. Dr. Fate, Green Arrow. Wait. Bakit si Miss Martian, human skin dito?
Medyo green.
Pag naka-human skin din, si Megan.
Hindi, kasi natabi kay Green Arrow, kaya nag-iiba yung skin tone niya.
Tapos ito si Zuma.
So si Darna, si Wonder Woman, si Martian Manhunter, si Zuma. Talagang
Captain Barbell.
Uy, si Kidlat!
Ba't yan?
Okay.
Ano ba yan?
First of all, babatiin ko si Maya Andrea Silva, NCP, National Cosplay ng Philippines, si Carina.
Hi, Carina.
Si Dan, si Daisy, si Patricia, si Solen, si JP, si Jeff, si Hannah, si Cherry, si Ber, si Berry Lloyd, si Saturday, members of the Lodge 1 and Lodge 2, ay Shera American Backpacks, Primer Marketing Group, Sir Diary, si Vizca, si Visage, si Cha, Kit Perez of GT Macon, Pride Trade Events, makers of Best of Anime, Cosplay at PH, Robert Roy, Ate Joy, Pablo Bayra, Tatanya, Patrick Henry Jones, Ryan Nakemi, Ryan, Jeremy Symbol, Jojo Triggerman, Noel Under Batilio Catillo, Henshin Hero Philippines, kay Alex, kay Joseph, kay Carrots, kay Alfred, kay Hakachan, kay Dennis, aka Dengoy Isidoro, kay Nas, kay Lawrence, Night Race Cosplay Armory Tutorial, kay Jerry, kay Maynard, kay Carl, kay Edison Tigabo, kay Kevin, kay Ralph, kay Florence, kay KD, Sensei Guy Sison, Stanislaw Shoe Supply at Kalumpang Marikina, Desios Costume and Tailoring Shop, kay Kuya Desio Pangaliban, at Ann, Aileen, kay Andrew. Uy, congratulations! Happy graduation sa inyong dalawa. Japan Surplus, Japan Best, and Japan Family Surplus, Jovir Art Supplies, Sad Indian Food, John Ravelas, Santa Lucia East Grand Mall, especially to the Arts and Promo Department, Yui Kalaokan, Mage Girl, kay Myro, kay Chini, kay Seth, kay Miguel, kay Black Ice, kay Marvin Ixatoys, kay Romeli, kay Chris Mejorada, sa March Group lang na kay Brown, kay Marco, kay Yu, kay Mika, kay Richa, kay Heron, kay Sochi, kay Doketso, kay Chris Dev, kay Miki, kay Taki, kay Kles, kay Tsak, kay Edge, kay Eka, kay Kuya Benji, kay Lion, kay Selfie, kay Bilis, Petita, kay Beloy, kay Barbstat, Kikitan, and Don Song. Kay yours truly si, hindi na kita nakausap ngayong araw na to. Marian Gonzaga, GM of Massive Gaming, Ono Manga, Enchanted Kingdom, OVP Flores, Ryan Hamlin, Rimares, Bel Dandy Cheese, sa aking Kimbo, Ernest Leo, kay Noel Dine, kay Jessie Buelos, at Janet sa anak niyo si IC, kay Jeffrey Vincent Kevin, kay Louie Luki, kay Arnold sa anak niya si Bolen Lareza, kay Ate Jenny, kay Kuya Jojit, sa kay Zed Elazar, Philip John Manikan, Ivy Tejeros, Mimi Romualdez, pabati naman sa kasi pabati 69, kay Aki Labio, kay Cristina Cordero, kay Mel Cordero, kay Manu Reso, kay Jamie Kevin, kay Luzao Dihigoy, kay Dom Eric, sa Philippine X-Men team na kay Miguel Priest, kay Ana Abiola, kay Ianski, kay Kia Kere, kay Marcel, sa the rest of the team, from Mercenary Group, lalo kay Maki Genso, kay Mark Julius, Hero Far, kay Jose Josue, Vera Cruz, and the rest of the team, Jerry Barben family, Dayan Frias VR, Cesar Tolentino, Liwi Aquino, Japan National Tourism Organization, lalo kay Yuko-chan, kay Kumiko-san, kay Miko, kay Hitomi, kay Go, kay Judy, kay Mikami-san of Hotel Universal Port, James Amada, El Rina Wachika, Mars Lian Roloda, Miss Maan Javier of Garena Philippines, kay Don Kamoto Toys and Collectibles, kay Wilbert Lelos, Stop Toys namin sa kay Balloons,
and
kay Sir Alvin Reyes of Cherry Tennis, kay Guy Garcia and the Justice PH, kay Kim, kay Glenn, kay Gerard, kay Gerard, sorry, wrong spelling. Kay Paolo, kay Pat, kay Casey, kay X, and the rest of the team.
Yes.
Gerard.
My trainer Marlon.
Gerard, yan. And bagot, paalala natin, this episode was brought to you by Laser Extreme.
Laser Extreme,
ang ating sponsor. So,
Okay,
yan,
sabihin
video.
natin,
Video.
Laser sweep, tirahan sa dilim.
Are we done?
Ayan, so thank you to Laser Extreme, Market Taguig, 3rd floor. You can play the best laser tag games. And thank you Laser Extreme. At binabati namin yung mga viewers at mga tumaw. Si Carina, si Louie, si gitarakista, sino isa? Si I.O.
Oh,
Superior Gutierrez.
Super
I.O.
Super I.O. ba yun?
Super I.O. May atraso kasi sa akin yan eh.
Hindi Akira, nabati na natin.
Yes, yeah.
Ayaw nga pala. Meron nga pala akong gustong patiin din.
Sino?
Actually, doon sa nag-comment sa akin sa na sa raw akong pagod, doon sa Gamer Totoy. Maraming salamat po. Nanonood pala po kayo ng show namin.
Thank you sa viewers.
Oo. Sa mga viewers na sinisira po ninyo yung reputasyon ko doon po sa Gamer Totoy, sa mga due to your comments, maraming salamat po.
Maraming salamat pa rin.
At ginagawa niyo po akong sikat.
Yan,
Thank
and
you po.
yan, binabati namin yung mga callers and nag-comment kanina, mga nag-view. Gitarakista, sina Aya, Louie, Carina, MC, I.O., Jipri,
KMC, oh.
Jipri, sino ba? Sina Koga Wolfgang, aka
Si
Ryuga.
Brian, maraming salamat.
Yan, and yung iba pa na yung mga hindi namin nabasa yung comments kasi feel raw dito. Yan, so thank you sa panonood and sana nakuha naman nila yung group dynamics, yung group pros and cons. And nakita nyo kung ano yung buhay ni Superman. The singer, the painter, sculptor,
Uy,
tailor.
Patapusin naman tayo, pwedeng sample.
Sample. Oo nga, sample.
Sample.
Anong kanta?
Can you read my mind?
What do I sing? Tika kanta.
Kahit ano lang, yung ano na lang, chorus.
Chorus.
Acapella.
Kulang ito, Roddy.
May sarili siya album, oh. The Gerard Sison album. May album cover. May tomorrow be a perfect day. May you find love and laughter along the way. May God keep you in His tender care. Till we meet, till we'll be together again. Good night, everybody. That's from the Donnie and Marie Show.
Kasi napapakinggan ko yung kanta na yan nung panahon pa nila Chico de la Mar.
Narinig mo yan?
Mm-mm.
I'm so glad we've had this time together, just to have a laugh or sing a song. Seems we just get started, and now before you know it, comes the time we have to say so long. Good night, everybody.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you sa ating guest ngayon,
very
kay
much,
Sir Gerard. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Salamat.
Shit, I touched
Super
the Superman. Yeah, so
Thank you. And Ken?
and so
Yeah.
nakita natin yung sulyap sa buhay ni Superman. Actually, yun yung episode ngayon.
I hope you weren't bored to death.
Yeah.
At since lalabas na rin ang Superman
Oh, sa
Man of Steel.
Man of Steel. Yan.
Man of Steel.
And
And watch
kailan
for my next
ka
one.
namin next na makikita sa conventions?
You see me in Toonami and
Toonami, Sunday,
Sunday, and what's the next one? In
Tagcom natin.
Tagcom.
Next month.
Then probably in Man of Steel already if I get my costume right.
Alam niyo na rin yung mga aabangan kay Sir Gerard. Man of Steel, yung Thor.
And maybe Knight? Sir na ba?
As a way of respect
Okay,
Sir.
Okay.
for a man of your stature.
Hindi, kasi
It's a mag-anak na yun, no?
it's Superman. Kesa Uya. Kesa
I know.
Gabi.
I'm just.
So, makikita niyo si Superman sa Toonami and Tagcom. Abangan niyo lang. And makikita niyo yung mga future cosplays niya.
And I'll see you later, but not if I see you first.
Yeah, so thank you guys sa panonood ng Friday Night Blab.
Yay.
Thank you!
See you
Bye-bye.
next episode!
See you next episode!
Good night.
Bye-bye! And team song ulit. Wala na. May papalabas bang bago? It's done.
Huwag nyo na papalabas yung sexy Batman, ha?
Napalad mo yung Batman.
Huwag na!
Batman.
Nawindang niya nga si Sir Gerard nung ginawa ko yung Green Lantern puti. Pinilit pa ako eh. Hindi na
Is this the same chapter?
No, this one kasi tinipil ko at chicken. Kasi meron din dyan na
Savory chicken?
meron din na mga ibang comments na may iba nag-uusap na sila, nag-discuss sila about sa mga pinag-uusapan. So dito pinipil ko yung mga questions, yung mga bati.
Good night, Dad. Ako si Dad.
Yes, pero may sinasabi niya.
Ito ka, Dad.